location from eastern to western Kentucky.
I'm Ed Huckleberry.
I'm Haley Hansen.
I'm Paul Miles.
You can count on the Kentucky News Network to keep you informed. KNN, the Kentucky News Network.
I'm probably okay to have one more drink before I drive home. I'm probably okay if I open the window to stay alert. Probably okay, I just popped some gum in my mouth.
Step out of the car, please.
I probably made a mistake.
Probably okay isn't okay when it comes to drinking and driving. If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. A message brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
New York University is temporarily closing its campus in Abu Dhabi following Iran saying U.S. universities in the Middle East were legitimate targets. Andrew Whitman with more.
Classes were already moved fully online last month, with other U.S. universities in the region also temporarily closing or moving to remote schedules. The Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps also threatened on Tuesday to strike 18 U.S. tech companies operating in the Middle East, including Google, Apple, and Microsoft. In New York, I'm Andrew Whitman.
You have options if you can't afford to pay your taxes. Jack Crumley explains.
Tax season is here, and there are options if you can't afford your tax bill. Chief Tax Information Officer at Jackson Hewitt, Mark Stieber, explains.
There are other alternatives, including but not limited to IRS installment plans. There are forgiveness plans. Many tax companies have payment plans available, but you need to get something in by April 15th. Otherwise, you not only lose the ability to do some of those installment plans, you also lose some of the other forgiveness options that you can apply to the IRS under hardship.
And he says there are plenty of options open if you can't pay your tax bill.
I would start with putting it on a credit card or borrowing. Secondly, withdraw into savings. Thirdly, an IRS installment plan. And then fourth and finally, just file the tax return and not pay, and then have that penalty accrue over time, and then get it set up as fast as you can.
Stieber says the worst thing to do is not send in anything to the IRS. He warns the penalties will only compound, making your problem much worse. The tax filing deadline is Wednesday, April 15th at midnight.
Dozens of police canines are set to go to work in Pittsburgh to help ensure safety during the NFL draft. The Pittsburgh City Council is agreeing to partner with 18 outside law enforcement agencies during the event this month, providing around 70 trained dog teams. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. Ephraim McDowell Health will join the Network for Hope to honor organ, tissue, and eye donors. The special flag-raising ceremony to honor donors will take place next Wednesday, April the 8th at Ephraim McDowell Regional Medical Center, Fort Logan Hospital, and Hagen Hospital at 1 o'clock in the afternoon at each location. The event's a part of the Donate Life Month, an initiative to promote the life-saving mission of organ, tissue, and eye donation and encourage community members to register as donors. A man is facing multiple charges after leading law enforcement on a high-speed chase in Washington County. WKYT reports that Washington County Deputy Luke Mudd attempted a traffic stop in a car on Highway 555 on Tuesday, a car that was going 84 in a 55-mile-per-hour zone. That driver, identified as Samuel Lance Tatum, refused to pull over and began driving at a high rate of speed and leading deputies on a chase. Deputies say he made several unsafe turns, tried to hit a deputy's cruiser, and lost control, sliding into a guardrail. He then hopped out and took off on foot, with deputies catching up to him in a nearby field. Tatum was arrested on 15 different charges. He was lodged in jail. And we expect a sunny afternoon today with highs into the mid-80s. Chance of rain showers move in later on tonight. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
KSR, Kentucky Sports Radio, where you never know what you'll get.
There's hoops, there's shenanigans, there's rigmarole.
With Matt Jones.
Pay me!
All done for the love of sports.
We're an hour and a half into the show. Maybe we should talk about something having to do with sports.
Don't miss a minute of Kentucky Sports Radio.
I say that only I don't want people to get their hopes up.
Kentucky Sports Radio.
It's kind of funny.
Hey, this is Ryan Lemon. Join me and Matt for KSR 10 to noon on WHIR AM 1230.
We're so excited. Nice weather's here, and we're going to wet our plants.
Buddy Beaver here. Mulch to Go now has Rock to Go. Yes, we've been busy little beavers and expanded to add landscape, rock, sand, topsoil, compost, and more. We have a wide selection to choose from in both bulk and bags. Stop by Mulch to Go for your landscape needs from pine nuggets, pine straw, cedar, cypress, and playground chips too.
Mulch to Go opens at 9 a.m. Monday through Saturday.
Call 859-715-7575.
They're located in Harrodsburg on the corner of 127 and Beaumont Avenue. Mulch to Go.
Mulch to Go.
Hi, this is Deanna Charles at the Danville H&R Block. As the original tax experts, H&R Block puts 70 years of tax knowledge to work for you, guaranteeing 100% accuracy in your max refund or your money back. And those other tax guys up the street say the same. Come see us at our brand new location at 101 Citation Drive in Danville, across from Boyle County Schools. We have a new office, but we have the same tax pros you've come to know. Walk in or make an appointment today and get the expertise you need this tax season at the Danville H&R Block. 859-236-3281. All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund. Limitations apply. See hrblock.com/guarantees.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by your Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg and Outdoor Power and Rental. Visit Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg for their weekly and monthly specials. North College Street.
It's going to be sunny today with a high of 83. Winds could gust to 30 miles an hour. Hang on to your hat and your hair if you got it. Tonight, chance of showers after 4 a.m., mostly cloudy, low of 66. Wind gust to 20. Chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 2 tomorrow, mostly sunny with a high of 82, wind gusts to 13. Tomorrow night, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms before 8, partly cloudy, low of 66. Chance of showers on Saturday, then showers, possible thunderstorm after 2. Let's see, let's make that chance of showers early Saturday. Then, possible thunderstorm after 2, high of 80, wind gust to 24. Sunday, chance of showers before 8 a.m., mostly sunny, high of 58. Sunny Monday, high of 61. Sunny Tuesday, high of 58. Sunny Wednesday, high of 67. Right now, under clear skies, we have 62 degrees in Harrodsburg at 6:09. Good Thursday morning. It's April 2nd. Ray Rick, glad to be along with you. Thanking you so much for making us a part of your Thursday morning on WHBN, AM and FM, and hometownlive.net. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations going on in Harrodsburg, Mercer County of Bergen, and song requests are taken. 859-734-4321, 734-4321. That's the number used if you want to register yourself or someone else to win a DQ ice cream cake we're giving away tomorrow morning before 10 o'clock. For those having a birthday or anniversary between the 28th of March and April 3rd, we have registered right now Sherry Clonch, Carol Conover, Jessica Riley Saygraves, Dylan Stinnett, and Kristen Young. Let's see, got a couple birthdays. All right, don't have any more added yet, so we will celebrate the birth of Jim Lester and Scott Goodall.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday from Martina McBride. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Martina, for singing happy birthday to Scott and James. Today, kids, is International Children's Book Day, International Fact-Checking Day, National Ferret Day, National Love Your Produce Manager Day, National Peanut Butter and Jelly Day. Ooh, gotta have me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And a World Autism Awareness Day. Celebrate those accordingly. Here's your life hack. Don't burn yourself trying to light those hard-to-reach, burn-down candle wicks. Light a piece of raw spaghetti and use it to reach the wick. I didn't know that. That's good stuff. Your positive thought, eat all your meals today without your phone. Be present in your life's little moments. No distractions. Just what's in front of you. That's good advice there. And we've got some more good advice for you right now. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bob Allen Motor Mall and the Hometown Radio Network proudly honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Marvin Gaye is going to be singing born on this date in 1939.
Can you see by the dawn's early so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh Lord, oh the fight, oh the ramparts we walked were so gallantly, yeah. And the rocket's red flare, the bombs bursting in air, gave through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does thy star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, land of the free and the home of the home of the
The Bob Allen Motor Mall and the Hometown Radio Network proudly honored America with the playing of our national anthem. Very spiffy version by Marvin Gaye. Again, Marvin Gaye born on this date in 1939. He expired in 1984. I believe his father shot him. Ugh. All right, what a talent we've lost there. Very good singer. Hope you enjoyed that version, just a little bit different. Leaves me to tell you one more day. We light that fuse in the morning and start the weekend early because we can. So, kids, sit back, relax, and watch these pictures fly through the air on this Thursday, April 2nd. We want you to be happy. We don't want you to be worrying. All right? You know what's coming up, don't you? Good morning to you.
Now, why we have a problem with Thursday.
Because it's not Friday, that's why.
Yeah, which is the same reason we hate Wednesday.
And Tuesday.
And really hate Monday.
Because it's not Friday.
Monday is the farthest thing from Friday.
Die, Monday. Die, 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 die.
Guys, we're talking about Thursday here.
Oh, yeah, right.
But it's still not Friday! Yeah! This has been why we have a problem with Thursday, and why we don't even bother asking about Mondays.
Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry. Be happy. In every life we have some trouble. But when you worry, you make it double. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy now. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. got no place to lay your head. Somebody came and took your bed. Don't worry, be happy. The landlord say your rent is late. He may have to litigate. Don't worry, be happy. Look at me, I'm happy. Don't worry, be happy. I give you my phone number. When you worry, call me. I make you happy. Don't worry, be happy. Ain't got no cash, ain't got no style, ain't got no gal to make you smile. But don't worry, be happy. 'Cause when you worry, your face will frown, and that will bring everybody down. So don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy now.
Don't worry.
Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry.
No.
Be happy.
It's what we want you to be.
Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't do it. Be happy. Put a smile on your face.
That's right. Feels good.
Don't bring everybody down. Don't worry. It will soon pass, whatever it is.
That's right.
Don't worry. Be happy.
Great advice from Bobby McFerrin. He's not worried.
I'm not worried.
No, we don't want you to be worried either. 6:19 and a half. Don't worry, be happy. You're getting it on WHBN, AM and FM, hometownlive.net. What else you get? We got Joe's Look at Sports right around the corner, NBC Entertainment News from our local businesses. We ask you kind of get behind all our mom and pops and support them year-round. The bottom of the hour news from KNN. We'll have your weather forecast. We'll have some laughs together. We'll kick it with Kenneth Riley around 6:55 or so. We'll have the Rooster Local Talent Showcase. 7:10, Steve Burcham's Sports Report will come busting in. About 7:35, DQ and the Impossible Question with the prize to be won. 7:45, the good news from Jamie Dunn Shelter Insurance. 7:50, that man keeps coming back every Thursday. His name, Alan Barlow. His game, Ragged Edge Theater. 8 o'clock hour, James the Gardener. 8:10, Vaught's Views. 8:15, Steve Burcham's Sports Report. Normally, lately Thursdays, we have Amanda Mays Bledsoe, State Senator, around 8:20. She would not be able to join us this morning. So we will go to Random Facts with David Hopewell around 8:45. 8:50, Jess. Who is Jess? Find out. We'll let you know. Then, after the 9 o'clock news and weather forecast, Kristen Flick from Shaker Village will be joining us. So that is the lineup. We hope you can stick and stay. We really do appreciate you listening every day to us right here at WHBN, AM and FM, and hometownlive.net. All right, Joe, you got any news? Basketball coach.
A college coach ends retirement speculation. A Grizzlies big man is arrested. Tiger Woods will not captain the Ryder Cup team. Those are the headlines on this Thursday morning. I'm Joe Mathis guiding you through these Thursday morning sports. Starting off in college basketball, where one of the most famous and accomplished coaches in men's college basketball history will not be leaving the sideline, at least not quite yet. After weeks of speculation about a potential retirement, Kansas coach Bill Self announced on Wednesday that he will remain with the Jayhawks. Quote, with renewed clarity and the ongoing support from our administration, I remain focused and committed to Kansas basketball, competing for a national championship. I look forward to seeing and hearing the best fans in college basketball next himself recently completed his 23rd season at the school, where he's gone 648 and 167, made 4 Final Fours, and won 2 national championships. He's the winningest coach in Kansas history, with more wins at the university than Fog Allen and Roy Williams, among others. This past season, a Jayhawks team led by potential #1 draft pick Darren Peterson went 24-11 and earned a #4 seed in the NCAA tournament. They lost in a buzzer beater against St. John's in the second round. It was the 4th straight season Kansas failed to make it to at least the Sweet 16. In the NBA, Memphis Grizzlies forward Brandon Clark faces multiple charges after being arrested in Arkansas on Wednesday. The Cross County Sheriff's Department booked Clark at 1:03 in the afternoon local time on charges that include fleeing or exceeding the speed limit, trafficking a controlled substance, and possession of a controlled substance. Clark has spent all 7 seasons of his career with Memphis, but hasn't been a factor for the team this season. The forward has played just 2 games, averaging 4 points and 3 rebounds. He's already been ruled out for the season due to a right calf strain. His current contract with the Grizzlies goes to 2026-27. He started his college career at San Jose State before transferring to Gonzaga. In golf news, once considered a near lock to captain the United States at the 2027 Ryder Cup in Ireland, Tiger Woods is now passing on the opportunity after his DUI arrest last Friday. Woods had never publicly accepted that job, but was considered the front-runner in the clubhouse. Woods was even asked about whether he would take the captaincy during a press conference at the Genesis Invitational. However, amid the ongoing DUI case and his Tuesday statement that he was stepping away from golf and seeking treatment, he has also told the PGA of America to start looking for someone else. In a statement Wednesday, the PGA of America said, quote, "The PGA of America stands in full support of Tiger Woods as he steps away to focus on his health and well-being." Those are the headlines on this Thursday morning. I'm Joe Mathis for the Hometown Radio Network.
Taylor Swift is the big winner of this year's iHeartRadio Music Awards. The awards were handed out Thursday night at Hollywood's Dolby Theater with Ludacris as the host. Swift had 9 nominations and won 7, including for Artist of the Year and Album of the Year for The Life of a Showgirl.
This album probably also feels very happy and confident and free, because that's the way that I get to feel every single day of my life because of my fiance.
Song of the Year went to Alex Warren's hit song Ordinary, which stayed at #1 for 10 weeks in 2025. Sabrina Carpenter won for Pop Artist of the Year, and Kendrick Lamar won for Hip Hop Artist of the Year. Miley Cyrus was given the 2026 Innovator Award. Project Hail Mary has passed the $100 million mark.
Please state your name.
Ryland Grace. I spoke up from a coma. I'm several light years from my apartment. And I'm not an astronaut. I'm not an astronaut.
This year's biggest movie so far was a big hit in theaters during spring break and is expected to make another $45 million this weekend. The sci-fi action film is Ryan Gosling's biggest hit since Barbie. The Oscars are moving to a new theater.
Hollywood's Biggest Night will relocate from the Dolby Theater to the Peacock Theater starting in 2029. The first year at the new location will coincide with the telecast's move to YouTube after its run on ABC. I'm Tammy Trujillo.
That's entertainment. I'm Natalie Migliori.
Danville Bike and Footwear is your destination for performance footwear from trusted brands like Altra, Asics, Brooks, and Saucony. Whether you need added stability in a comfortable walking shoe or high performance in a running shoe, they have the perfect fit for you. You'll also find power step insoles and a wide selection of socks designed for relief, recovery, comfort, and breathability. So step into Danville Bike and Footwear. Your feet will be happy you did. Located in downtown Danville next to City Hall.
Discover April showers of savings at your DQ Grill and Chill. You won't get a better breakfast value than the $4 breakfast at DQ Grill and Chill. For lunch, enjoy the $7 meal deal, your choice of a regular cheeseburger or 3-piece chicken strips with fries, drink, and sundae. Your choice, just $7. Or take any 2 for $5. Chicken strips, 5-ounce sundae, chili dog, regular cheeseburger, regular fry, pretzel with queso, any size soft drink or small lemonade sparkler, 2 for $5. At your DQ Grill and Chill, we're happy. Tastes good.
Indeed presents hires you can't afford to get wrong, like a cybersecurity engineer at a publicly traded company.
We've been hacked! They're through our firewall!
How is that even possible?
Password.
Password.
Password 1.
This is the job for sponsored jobs. This is what happens when you don't sponsor your job on Indeed. Next time, get matched with quality candidates with Indeed sponsored jobs. Visit Indeed.com/hire now and sponsor your job today.
One of life's greatest mysteries has finally been solved.
Who let the dogs out? Spruce, spruce, spruce.
It's Spruce, the weed and grass killer that's safe for use around people, pets, and bees. Used as directed. Spray the leaves for visible results in just 1 hour, and dead weeds in just 1 day. You spray, they play. Spruce, pet friendly, weed deadly. Find wherever weed killers are sold.
Hi, this is Lisa Ledford and Vita Carey. When we party, we listen to that Party Animal Radio Rick on
WHBN.
Emmy Lou Harris, Mr. Sandman.
A 2-year, $34.4 billion budget and approved changes to Kentucky State University were passed by state lawmakers Wednesday before the upcoming break. The state Senate passed the budget, but voices from both sides shared their concerns.
Go on record and let my superintendents and my constituents know that I fought as hard as I possibly could behind the scenes for Morehead State University and for Harrison County School and Fleming County School. I did the best I could, and I failed.
State Senator Stephen West with the audio from WKYT. Senator Karen Berg was concerned about gaps in Medicaid funding. For KSU, the new changes makes it a 4-year polytechnic institute while keeping 10 liberal arts programs.
KSU is more than an institution. It is a promise founded in 1886. KSU has stood for more than a century, a beacon of educational opportunity.
KSU National Alumni Association's Barry C. Johnson, Senator Christian McDaniel mentioned before this bill that closing Kentucky State was high in conversations. Legislators returned for 2 days starting April 14th. No injuries reported in a Morehead duplex fire Wednesday afternoon. MFD reported to the South Blair Street location to knock down the blaze. No injuries were reported. It's unclear what caused the fire or how many people were displaced. Former Letcher County Sheriff Sean Mickey Steins is asking the courts to assign a special judge in his murder case. His defense team is convinced he won't receive a fair and impartial trial with Judge Christopher Colvin. Steins is accused of murdering District Judge Kevin Mullins in his chambers, and he believes a related social or dinner event with Colvin and Mullins creates an appearance of impropriety. I'm Lee Mowen.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Southern Heating and Cooling. Keeping your home cozy is their priority. They're veteran-owned, family-operated, locally trusted. Go online to southernheatingcooling.com.
Sunny today with a high of 83, wind gust to 30. Tonight, chance of showers after 4 a.m., mostly cloudy, low of 66, wind gust to 20. Chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 2 tomorrow, mostly sunny with a high of 82, wind gust to 13. Friday night, slight chance of thunderstorms before 8, partly cloudy, low of 66. Chance of showers early on Saturday, showers and a possible thunderstorm after 2, high of 80, wind gust to 24. Right now, under clear skies, we have 61 degrees in Harrodsburg at 6:33. Good Thursday morning to you. It's April 2nd. Hopefully you have turned the page on your calendars. There we go. All right. Are you ready to laugh, Danny?
Top of the morning. I'm Danny from London, not Kentucky, but from jolly old England. It's comedy time with my buddy Radio Rick on 99.5 WHBN, The Rooster. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Cheerio.
Hello, folks. This is your favorite president, Donald Trump. Can you believe it? Some federal judge, a total never-Trumper in a robe, and not a good-looking robe. Sad. Just killed my beautiful $400 million ballroom. We demolished the ugly East Wing for it, and now he's saying, stop, you need Congress. That's fake news. I'm so mad, and I know mad better than anyone. My anger is bigly. Then someone said to me, sir, build something else. I said, I can't. Now that this one's dead, I had a great idea. We're going even bigger. How about a 500-foot Trump-branded volcano in the Rose Garden that erupts with Diet Coke and fireworks? Or a floating golden mega yacht? Maybe a giant golden Trump head statue that shoots lasers from its eyes on the North Lawn? We're making the White House great again, the greatest, most amazing renovation in history, like no one has ever seen before. Believe me.
Bimbofication is the new sensation after those intimate Byron gnome pics went viral. Whether you want balloon boobs, tiny shorts, or full bimbo realness, come to Byron's Bimbo Boutique. We've got the goods.
I walked in looking like Jason Momoa and walked out serving RuPaul's Drag Race.
If you're going to work or going to work it, Byron's got you covered.
Hi, this is Christy Nome. I may be an ice Barbie, but my husband is a real Barbie. You go, Byron.
Byron's Bimbo Boutique. Mention Ice Barbie and get 50% off your next brassiere. Sachet today.
I'm a busy mom. I never know what to do with my 1,200-year-old ancient human leftovers.
That's about to change with Ancient Human Leftover Helper.
My kids love the fossilized fish sticks.
They're way crunchier than the fresh stuff.
And the woolly mammoth bone broth.
I love the noodles.
They're fossilized intestines, but don't tell the kids.
Ancient Human Leftover Helper. Get it at your archaeologist's freezer.
New from Between the Cheeks Films, it's Toots on a Plane.
He who smelt it definitely had not dealt it.
Toots on a Plane, a silent but deadly thriller.
I'm tired of this gassy smell on this stinky gassy plane. What's in your wallet?
Don't miss Toots on a Plane, streaming soon on Gasflix. Coming soon to cable television, it's Stripper Network News with all the sports action.
This final foursome is kinky. Illini, Husky, Wildcat, and Spartan. My favorite strippers battle on the pole.
Weather.
Easter weekend, windy, stormy, and messy. 3 of the hottest exotic dances are heading your way.
And world news.
The Strait of Hormuz are not that straight. Trust me, I've seen it all.
Stripper Network News, unveiling on cable soon.
Let's check now late night overnight for those of us that don't get to stay up late and see what Jimmy Fallon had to say.
Let's get to some news. Well, guys, this morning, President Trump made history by becoming the first sitting U.S. president to show up for opening arguments at the Supreme Court. Yep, Trump was excited. It's the first time he's been in court without the chance of going to jail. Meanwhile, Trump stormed out 13 minutes into the opposing argument. Yep, the last time Trump walked out of something after 13 minutes, it was the Melania movie.
Stephen Colbert.
It was a big night on all the broadcast networks. Donald Trump, at 9 o'clock, gave a national primetime address. It was concise, intelligent, and brought the nation together with shared purpose. April Fools. Trump's been all over the map when it comes to Iran. First, he said he wouldn't leave until the Strait of Hormuz is open. Yesterday, he said he doesn't care about the Strait of Hormuz. And this morning, he said unless Iran opens the Strait of Hormuz, he'd bomb them into the Stone Age. But all that flip-flopping is just part of his plan, according to an unnamed member of his administration who said, this isn't 3D chess, it's 12-dimensional. He contradicts himself regularly so nobody knows what he's thinking. It's on purpose. Yes, it's cunning. No one knows what Donald Trump is thinking, not even Donald Trump.
All right, thank you very much. Now it's time to kick it with Kenneth Riley. We're going to do it with a group called The Cars. This is Drive as we celebrate drummer David Robinson's 77th birthday with The Cars, kicking it with Kenneth Riley.
Who's gonna tell you when it's too late? Who's gonna tell you things aren't so great? You can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? Who's gonna pick you up when you fall? Who's gonna hang it up when you call? Who's gonna pay attention to your dreams? Yeah, who's gonna plug their ears when you scream? You can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? Who's gonna hold you down when you shake? Who's gonna come around when you break? You can't go on thinking nothing's wrong.
The Cars Drive. Kicked it with Kenneth Riley and celebrate drummer David Robinson's 77th birthday with The Cars. It is 6:42 and a half. You are getting it on WHBN, AM and FM, and hometownlive.net. Now, what's one thing you thought would be bigger as a kid than as an adult? It seems like we spent an awful lot of time worrying about quicksand, which maybe was a good idea because the National Park Service just put out a real-life warning in Arizona and Utah to watch out for quicksand. But outside of that, here's a list of things we thought would be bigger by now. The Bermuda Triangle. At 9 years old, I was convinced someone I knew would end up in a Bermuda Triangle tragedy. So far, so good. Stop, drop, and roll. Who else thought we'd be on fire more than we would have been? Ninjas. I haven't seen any, but maybe they're sneaky. Parallelograms. Why did we learn so much about parallelograms? Having the police commander, I'm sorry, let me do this back up again. Having the police commander your car. Expected to have this happen to me once I started driving. And dinosaur relevance. Now, a significant part of your childhood was devoted to T-Rex knowledge. Maybe we could have learned to file our taxes instead. All right. Things you thought you were going to be a huge deal as a kid, but not so much. Well, we've got so much good stuff coming in your ears right now from our local businesses. We'll have your weather forecast and your health report. All of that just for you, for listening to WHBN, AM and FM, and hometownlive.net.
Hi, this is Deanna Charles at the Danville H&R Block. We've got exciting news. We've moved to our new location at 101 Citation Drive. And even though the address has changed, the team you trust is still right here. You'll still be greeted by the same reliable tax experts. Teresa Pelfrey, Trina Sawyer, Deborah Sparrow, Ada Bryant, Sandy Ellis, Woody Bowles, and myself, Deanna Charles. New location, same experience, same commitment. Stop by 101 Citation Drive across from the Boyle County Schools or give us a call at 859-236-3281. H&R Block Danville. We've moved, but we haven't changed what matters.
DQ presents how to get more for your morning. It all starts with ordering the DQ $4 breakfast. Your choice of 3 breakfast favorites with crispy hash browns and a drink for only $4. Enjoy our signature biscuit and gravy, hot and flaky sausage biscuit sandwich, or savory chicken and gravy burrito. Each paired with a side of hash browns and a coffee or soda. For breakfast that's fast, filling, and just $4, head to DQ. DQ, happy tastes good. At participating locations.
Indeed presents hires you can't afford to get wrong, like a cybersecurity engineer at a publicly traded company.
We've been hacked! They're through our firewall!
How is that even possible?
They got my password.
Please don't tell me your password was password.
It's actually password 1.
This is your job for sponsored jobs.
This is what happens when you don't sponsor your job on Indeed. Next time, get matched with quality candidates with Indeed sponsored jobs. Visit Indeed.com/hire now and sponsor your job today.
One of life's greatest mysteries has finally been solved.
Who let the dogs out? Spruce, spruce, spruce.
It's Spruce, the weed and grass killer that's safe for use around people, pets, and bees. When used as directed, spray the leaves for visible results in just 1 hour, and dead weeds in just 1 day. You spray, they play. Spruce, pet friendly, weed deadly. Find wherever weed killers are sold.
This April at Bristol, 750 horsepower meets soft tires. More power, less grip. Drivers wrestling machines that don't want to be tamed. When the engines roar and the rubber wears, you don't get calm, you get chaos. Slide jobs, fenders bending, tempers rising. It's the Food City 500 weekend, April 10th through the 12th at Bristol Motor Speedway. And it's where race fans will be. Bring yourself, bring your friends, bring your cooler. Just don't blink. It's not just a race.
It's Bristol, baby!
Positive Pay from Farmers National Bank is a powerful tool that may assist your business in preventing check fraud. Visit our website or call us at 859-236-2926 for more information. Farmers National Bank, member FDIC.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the Old Bus Station Restaurant, offering good old-fashioned home cooking. Open for breakfast at 6 weekdays and Saturday at 8. The Old Bus Station Restaurant on South Greenville Street in Harrodsburg.
Sunny today with a high of 83. Winds could gust to 30. Chance of showers after 4 tonight, mostly cloudy. Chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 2 tomorrow, mostly sunny, high of 82. Wind gust to 13. Friday night, slight chance of thunderstorms before 8, partly cloudy, low of 66. Chance of showers early on Saturday. Showers and a possible thunderstorm after 2, a high of 80, wind gust to 24. Right now under clear skies, we have 61 degrees in Harrodsburg at 647 and a half.
Medication for attention deficit disorder in children may lower the risk of psychosis later in life. That's what a new study has found. It looked at drugs such as Ritalin and Concerta. Children with ADHD are at greater risk of developing bipolar disorder or schizophrenia. A study looked at children who'd been treated with ADHD drugs and found that those who were, for 3 to 4 years, appeared to have a lower risk of psychosis than children who did not receive the medication. You've undoubtedly heard the proverb that variety is the spice of life, but apparently not when it comes to losing weight. Researchers say eating the same meals over and over boosts weight loss. Psychologist Charlotte Hagerman at the Oregon Research Institute led the study and says reasons include steady caloric intake as well as dietary consistency. The study is based on daily food logs kept by obese or overweight adults in 12-week weight loss programs. Health Update. I'm Sarah Lee Kessler.
Good morning. Here's the
Now, Sophie, you know that's not ready yet. You got to be down here.
Put the headset on. Listen to my puppet weekday morning. 6 to 10 WHBN.
It's Thursday! Don't miss this exciting day of the week. Just a few short hours from Friday, it's Thursday! It's not Tuesday, it's not Wednesday, it's Thursday! Pretty soon you'll be thinking about the weekend. Thursday, one night only! Get your tickets now for the most exhilarating day of the week other than Friday! Thursday! The second most exciting day of the work week! Don't miss it!
I've been higher than the high Sierra, lower than Death Valley must be. I've been right, mostly wrong, wrong about you. So much passion turned to pain. The sun still shines most of the time. Did you know the sun shines when it rains? I've been most
Did you recognize trio there? Emmylou Harris, who happens to be 79 today, Country Music Hall of Famer. Linda Ronstadt and Dolly Parton, another Country Music Hall of Famer. That's called High Sierra. It is coming up on 6:54. You get it on WHBN, AM and FM, and hometownlive.net.
Looking for worry-free lawn care? Well, at Homescapes LLC, we offer licensed and insured professional grass mowing services. This isn't just a hobby, it's what we do. Enjoy competitive prices on total lawn and landscaping care. We probably do your neighbor's yard. Want a free estimate? Call Homescapes LLC today at 859-613-9161. That's 859-613-9161. Homescapes LLC. Timely, reliable, and affordable.
Have any plans for Easter Sunday yet? The 19th Hole Restaurant cordially invites you to join them for their noon, 2 p.m., or 4 p.m. seating times for their awesome Easter buffet. The Easter buffet includes prime rib, ham, chicken marsala, shrimp scampi, scallop potatoes, vodka, rigatoni, and vegetables for $49.95. That includes your dessert. Call to make your reservation or place a takeout order at 518-355-2314. 518-355-2314 for the Easter Sunday buffet, 19th Hole Restaurant at the Brightleaf Golf Course. Good morning, Larry. Well, let's see. I thought I said good morning, Larry.
Good morning. I'm Larry Sanders. Welcome to Rooster Local Talent Showcase. A special thank you to our sponsor, Darren Ransdell at the Barbershop in Harrodsburg, next to Casey's. Today we're going to feature Blake Stamper, and he'll be singing about Hillbilly Beat.
The Barbershop by Darren Ransdell is a barbershop that offers today's men a haven where they can sit back, relax, and talk sports, politics, or the weather.
Located next to Casey's on South College Street in Harrodsburg.
Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30, Saturday, 7:30 to noon.
Everybody get down, get up out of your seat. 'Cause you're gonna wanna groove to the hickabilly beat. Yeah, the melody will make you wanna sing along. Lord, nothing feels better than a hickabilly song. You mix this country rhythm, blues and soul, with a little bit of grass and a lot of rock and roll. It's a bit confusing, but it ain't no fad. The hickabilly beat is gonna drive you mad. Well, it started way down in the hills of the South, where they eat sweet tater pie and say, hush your mouth. They keep coffee in the kitchen, chickens in the yard. Lord, mama's always cooking and daddy's working hard. When the sun goes down and the moon comes up, we take a bit of shine in a Dixie cup. We get to picking and a singing and it sounds so sweet, and we all get lost in the hickabilly beat. You mix a country rhythm, blues and soul, with a little bit of grass and a lot of rock and roll. crackers. Snap your feet, 'cause there ain't nothing backwards about taters and meat. Everybody get down, get up out of your seat, 'cause you're gonna wanna groove to the hickabilly beat.
You've been listening to Rooster Local Talent Showcase. It's a service of Darren Ranstall's Barbershop next to Casey's in Harrodsburg. You can be the next Rooster Local Talent Showcase star by bringing your music to WHBN studio.
And you are getting it on WHBN Harrodsburg, the Rooster, your community voice, and proud of it since 1955. FM 99.5, AM 1420. World Wide Web at hometownlive.net. Check out our online store. It's called Big Deals. Saving is believing. Save 20, 30, up to 50%. Goods and services you need and want. Open 24/7. Never any long lines. You never have to worry about parking near the door. Check it out for yourself. Hometownlive.net. Click on Big Deals at 7 o'clock.
NBC News Radio, I'm Michael Kastner. President Trump says the U.S. will finish the job in Iran soon. In a primetime address to the nation on Wednesday, Trump said Iran has been decimated militarily and economically. He said the U.S. will accomplish all its military objectives shortly. Republicans say they are united in a plan to fund the Department of Homeland Security. More from Mark Mayfield.
House Speaker Mike Johnson says Republicans will pass the Senate bill that funds DHS minus ICE and Customs and Border Protection. This after Senate Majority Leader John Thune agreed to fast-track a reconciliation measure that funds ICE and CBP that doesn't require Democrat support. President Trump has endorsed the deal, even though the House and Senate are currently out on Easter recess. The measure could be passed through smaller pro forma sessions in both chambers on Thursday. I'm Mark Mayfield.
The new NASA administrator is feeling a different kind of pressure following the successful launch of Artemis II on Wednesday. More from Rory O'Neill at the Kennedy Space Center.
It's a role reversal for the new NASA administrator, Jared Isaacman. He's been the astronaut on 2 SpaceX flights. Now, Artemis II is his baby.
It is far less stressful to be strapped into the rocket than to be responsible for it here on Earth. So I definitely had those feelings quite a bit.
Isaacman is shaking up some NASA programs, adding an extra test flight for Artemis, but still promising to land on the moon by 2028, then committing to a 7-year, $20 billion plan for a new lunar base. Rory O'Neill at the Kennedy Space Center.
SpaceX is reportedly going public. The privately owned rocket company filed draft plans on Wednesday for an initial public offering that multiple sources say could be the biggest of all time. Following the president's speech, Dow futures are down over 500 points. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Who did you let down today? Your wife? Your kids? Well, how about yourself? Take a look in the mirror. If you're tired of your drug and alcohol problem, you need to fix the problem, and right now, before you hurt or kill yourself, or worse yet, somebody else. Call the addiction specialist now at the Reset Addiction Treatment Helpline. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We'll find you the right treatment regardless of your financial situation. When you call right now, you'll speak to a recovering addict who understands what you're going through right now. Let us help you break your addiction to drug and alcohol before it's too late. This call is completely confidential and free. So take 5 minutes of your time and call us right now. We're here answering the phone. I promise it'll change your life.
Call 800-853-0975. That's 800-853-0975. 800-853-0975. Again, 800-853-0975.
Accused CEO killer Luigi Mangione is getting his federal trial pushed back. Scott Pringle reports.
Mangione was in federal court in New York City, where a judge said the trial will now start October 5th as opposed to in September. This move is going to allow for more spacing between Mangione's federal and state trial involving the same matter. His state trial is expected to start June 8th. Prosecutors allege Mangione shot United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson to death on a Manhattan sidewalk in December of 2024. He's pleaded not guilty to both state and federal charges.
Musician and former Fleetwood Mac member Lindsey Buckingham is uninjured after he was reportedly attacked by a woman in Santa Monica. More from Daniel Martindale.
Citing law enforcement sources, KNBC-TV reports Buckingham was attacked by a stalking suspect after showing up for an appointment. The woman threw a substance at the two-time Grammy Award winner, then took off. It's unclear what that substance was. The woman has been identified but not arrested. Police say she is known to the 76-year-old Buckingham from past incidents. An arrest is expected soon.
Megan Thee Stallion expects to be back on Broadway today as she recovers after falling ill while performing in Moulin Rouge Tuesday night. In New York, Jennifer Pulsoni.
No matter your sin, you're welcome here.
The rapper who's playing Zidler in Moulin Rouge was in the middle of her performance when she was rushed to a local hospital. A rep telling Variety that doctors identified extreme exhaustion, dehydration, vasoconstriction, and low metabolic levels as the cause of her symptoms. In a post on Instagram, the Grammy Award-winning rapper saying it was all a real wake-up call, that she'd been pushing herself past her limits, running on empty, and her body finally said enough.
The new Super Mario movie is breaking box office records. Super Mario Galaxy movie made $34 million on Wednesday. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Thank you, Michael. It is 7:05. You're getting it on WHBN, AM and FM, hometownlive.net. What else you getting? Well, Joe's Look at News, brought to you by Stuart Powell Ford Mazda on the bypass in Danville, and online at stuartpowell.com.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. As the final days of the 2026 Kentucky legislative session gets closer, the state legislature is making a final push for bills to cross the finish line. Keith West has details.
In the State House, over 40 bills received final passage and are headed to the governor's desk for his signature to become law. Such bills deal with school bus safety, firearm liability protections, reemployment of retired police officers, workforce investment, and more. One bill that did receive some debate before final passage was House Bill 139 that deals with elections. One point of contention was the elimination of certain forms of ID that will no longer be allowed for identification purposes at the polls, including Social Security cards and birth certificates. State Representative Sarah Stalker of Louisville explained her concerns about the bill.
While I do understand that there is not a photo ID on your Social Security card, there is also not a photo ID on your birth certificate, and those are the two documents that you typically need to get an ID or passport. So I think we really need to slow down and be careful about some of these vital documents that we are stripping away that have not been problematic.
Reporting from the state capitol in Frankfort, I'm Keith West.
House Bill 131 did pass and now heads to Governor Andy Beshear's desk to become law. I'm Joe Mathis.
It's all about you and Stuart Powell.
Fred Sizemore, General Manager at Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. We are the #1 volume retail dealer in Central Kentucky and the fastest growing Mazda dealer in the state of Kentucky. Our people make a difference and we make it easy. Stop by and see for yourself how car buying should be. 225 South Danville Bypass or online at stuartpowell.com.
Because we know how. It's an easy thing to do in Danville. Stuart Powell Ford Mazda.
This morning's local news was a service of Stuart Powell Ford Mazda on the bypass in Danville and online at stuartpowell.com.
Hello, it's Dr. Matthew Duggar with Matthew Duggar Eye Care in Harrodsburg. Let me tell you about our affordable eyewear pricing. If you just need distance or near only glasses, we offer a frame, thinner lens, and non-glare coating for $129. We offer a frame, Zeiss Progressive no-line bifocal, and thinner lens with non-glare coating for $329. We want you to feel comfortable coming to our office to buy glasses. To schedule an eye exam with me, Dr. Matthew Duggar in Harrodsburg, call 859-605-2214.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Southern Heating and Cooling. Keeping your home cozy is their priority. They're veteran-owned, family-operated, locally trusted. Go online to southernheatingcooling.com.
It's going to be sunny today with a high of 83. Wind gusts to 30 miles an hour. Hang on to your hat and your hair if you got it. And watch out going around blind corners. You could have some furniture, outdoor furniture blown in the middle of the street. It could be branches. Who knows? So slow down out there. Tonight, got a chance of showers after 4, mostly cloudy, low of 66, wind gust to 20. Chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 2 on Friday, mostly sunny, high of 82, wind gust to 13. Friday night, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms before 8, partly cloudy, low of 66. Chance of showers early on Saturday, then showers and a possible thunderstorm after 2 and a high of 80. wind gust to 24. Sunday, chance of showers before 8, mostly sunny, high of 58. Sunny Monday, high of 61. Sunny Tuesday, high of 58. Sunny Wednesday, high of 67. Right now, under clear skies, we have 61 degrees in Harrodsburg at 7:09. Good Thursday morning to you. Hope you turned the page on the calendar. It's April 2nd. Radio Rick, glad to be along with you on WHBN, AM and FM, and HometownLive.net. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations, and song requests can be done 859-734-4321, 734-4322 before 10 o'clock. For those having a birthday or anniversary between March 28th and April 3rd, we have registered right now Charles Ricker, Kristen Young, Dylan Stinnett, Jessica Riley Saygraves, Carol Conover, and Sherry Clonch, all vying for the DQ ice cream cake. We have added some birthdays. Here's who we have. Amanda Cashin, Kenya Voiles, Candace Gentry, Kelly Griffith, Charles Ricker, Scott Goodall, and James Lester.
Hey, y'all, this is Neil McCoy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Neil McCoy, for stopping by to sing happy birthday to our birthday-ers. All right, kids, today is International Children's Book Day, International Fact-Checking Day, National Ferret Day, National Love Your Produce Manager Day, National Peanut Butter and Jelly Day, World Autism Awareness Day. Celebrate those accordingly. Life hack, don't burn yourself trying to light those hard-to-reach, burn-down candle wicks. Light a piece of raw spaghetti. Use it to reach your wick. And your positive thought, eat all your meals today without your phone. Be present in your life's little moments. No distractions, just what's in front of you. And speaking of what's in front of you, we can tell you this. We've got Steve Bertram's sports report coming up. That'll be followed by the DQ Nearly Impossible question with the prize to be won. 7:45, the good news from Jamie Dunn Shelter Insurance. 7:50, that man keeps coming back every Thursday at 7:50. His name, Alan Barlow. His game is the Ragged Edge Theater. 8 o'clock hour, James the Gardener in. Vaught's Views at 8:10. Steve Bertram's Sports Report at 8:15. Normally we've been having Metamis Bledsoe, State Senator, at 8:20. She would not be able to join us today. So we'll move along then to about 8:45 for Random Facts from David Hopewell. Jess will be joining us at 8:50. If you don't know who Jess is, stay tuned. We will educate you on who she is. Then after the 9 o'clock news and weather forecast, we will have Kristen Flick with Shaker Village. That is the lineup. We hope you can stick and stay because we really do appreciate you listening every day to WHBN, AM and FM, and HometownLive.net. One more day. We light that fuse tomorrow morning. Start the weekend early because we can. So, you know the drill. Sit back, relax, and watch these pictures fly through the air on this Thursday, April 2nd. Good morning to you.
And now, signs you can tell it's Thursday.
You know it's near the end of the week because you can feel that tiny little bit of happiness in your heart. Start to once again come to life. You know you're getting closer to Friday because yesterday was Wednesday, getting you over the hump. Hooray! And into the last half of this miserable work week. All you have to do is hang on until the end of this day, and then there's only one more day to go. It'll practically be Friday. Friday! Only it's not yet because it's still Thursday, but criminy people, it's just one more day to go.
Hey, this is Jack Mathis. I love sports, and this is Sport with the Big Daddy, Steve Bertram. Brought to you by Stuart Powell Mazda.
It's all about you and Stuart Powell.
Fred Sizemore, General Manager at Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. We are the #1 volume retail dealer in Central Kentucky and the fastest growing Mazda dealer in the state of Kentucky. Our people make a difference and we make it easy. Stop by and see for yourself how car buying should be. 225 South Danville Bypass or online at stuartpowell.com.
Because we know how. It's an easy thing to do in Danville. Stuart Powell Ford Mazda.
Hello, Central Kentucky. I'm Steve Bertram with sports. 3 future members of the 26-27 Kentucky women's basketball team showed up well in the McDonald's All-Star Game. Emily McDonald and Savvy Swords both played for the East, while Madden Greenway was on the West team. McDonald was the overall winner of the three-point shooting contest that included the boys. Meanwhile, Kentucky women's basketball is losing one of its members to the transfer portal. Lexi Blue says she's looking for greener pastures. In Major League Baseball, O'Neal Cruz hit his third home run in 2 days, and Paul Skeens outpitched Andrew Abbott as Pittsburgh won 2 out of 3 in the series at Cincinnati, 8-3 Wednesday afternoon. The Reds are off today and will begin a 7-game road trip tomorrow at Texas. Elsewhere, baseball's first complete game goes to Miami's Sandy Alcantara as the Marlins shut out the White Sox 10-0. The Guardians took the series in L.A. after topping the Dodgers last night 4-1. The Braves down the A's 5-1. The Yankees defeated the Mariners 5-3. It was the Cardinals over the Mets 2-1 in 11 innings. Brewers 8, Royals 2, and Cubs 6, Angels 2. Other NL winners were the Diamondbacks, Padres, Phillies, and Rockies. AL winners included the Astros, Orioles, and Royals. The men's and women's national semifinals come up this weekend. The women's Final Four, all 1 seeds, meet in Phoenix tomorrow night with UConn facing South Carolina in the opener at 7, followed by Texas versus UCLA. The men square off in Indianapolis at Lucas Oil Stadium Saturday evening. UConn and Illinois play at 6, followed by Michigan and Arizona. College basketball junkies saw the college basketball crown tourney tip off in Las Vegas last night. Baylor whipped Minnesota 67-48, and Oklahoma got by Colorado 90-86 in overtime. Tonight, West Virginia plays Stanford at 8, followed by Rutgers and Creighton. The men's NIT semifinals are being played tonight at Hinkle Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. New Mexico and Tulsa square off at 7, followed by Auburn and Illinois State. That's sports. God bless America. I'm Steve Bertram on the Hometown Radio Network.
What kind of tires do we keep at CC Auto? Cooper, Michelin, Nitto, Hankook, Firestone, Bridgestone, Toyo, General, Yokohama, and many more. We've just added the new line of Mastercraft tires, and we are also a Goodyear National Account dealer. We keep lawn and garden tires in stock, as well as farm implement tubes and tires. We have a farm service truck to meet the needs of our farmers. Call us at CC Auto today, 734-9515.
CC Auto Parts and Service is the difference. We get it.
Hey everybody, this is Derek Gray with the Mercer County Tourist Commission, and we are excited for our new app, Visit Mercer County KY. Head on over to the App Store, type in Visit Mercer County KY. You should see the new city logo with the navy background and the white H. Home screen here has attractions, food and drink, lodging, to-do, events, my plan, login, notifications, and tutorials. We are excited about the app, and whether you're a local or a visitor, we hope this enhances your experience when you come to Mercer County.
In the heart of Harrodsburg, Kentucky, Mercer Stone Company is shaping driveways and dreams. Supplying quality stone with local dedication, these folks know a thing or two about building from the ground up. With friendly service and a commitment to getting your project done right, you'll find the materials and know-how you need. And lay the foundation for your next great project with Mercer Stone Company today. We will rock you.
The Personal Effects Show, a program that encourages listeners to understand antiques, collectibles, and sometimes just plain junk. The Personal Effects Show airs each Saturday morning on WHBN FM 99.5 and AM 1420 after the 10 o'clock news with Jerry Sampson, your host, who interviews collectors, dealers, experts, and others. The Personal Effects Show is sponsored by the James Harrod Trust and J. Sampson Antiques and Books.
Now hiring, come join the Parker Meggitt team. They need machine operators, quality inspectors, assemblers, CNC machinists, shipping and receiving. Earn between $21 to $25 an hour plus an extra $2 night premium. Great medical, dental, and vision plans, up to 8% 401k match and more. Apply now at Parker Careers Danville.
The Barbershop by Darren Ransdell is a barbershop that offers today's men a haven where they can sit back, relax, and talk sports, politics, or the weather. Located next to Casey's on South College Street in Harrodsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30, Saturday, 7:30 7:30 to noon.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Timmy's 5-Point Service Center, North College Street. Your home for auto repairs and tires, AC and brake service, and custom exhaust systems.
Sunny today, high of 83. Winds could gust to 30. Chance of showers after 4 tonight, mostly cloudy, low of 66. Wind gust to 20. Chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 2 tomorrow, mostly sunny, high of 82. Wind gust to 13. Slight chance of showers and thunderstorms before 8 tomorrow night, partly cloudy, low of 66. Chance of showers early on Saturday, then showers and a possible thunderstorm after 2, high of 80, wind gust to 24. Right now under clear skies, we have 61 degrees in Harrodsburg at 7:19 and a half. Billy Dean, 64 years old today. It's called Billy the Kid. Come on, play. Thank you. Come on, Internet. Quit playing.
Strapped on my holster low across my hips with 2 Colt 45s with white plastic grips. Then I'd head west through our neighborhood and they'd say, here comes young Billy and he's up to no good. Yeah. I rode a trail through the neighbor's backyard, shooting the bad guys through my handlebars. Known for my bravery both far and near, and being late for supper was my only fear. I miss Billy the Kid, the times that he had, life that he lived. I guess he must have got caught, his innocence lost. I wonder where he is. I miss Billy the Kid. These days I don't know whose side to be on. There's such a thin line between right and wrong. I live and learn, do the best I can. But there's only so much you can do as a man. I miss Billy the Kid, the times that he had, the life that he lived. I guess he must have got caught, his innocence lost. Lord, I wonder where he is. I miss Billy the Kid. I miss Billy the Kid, the times that he had, the life that he lived. I guess he must have got caught, his innocence lost. Lord, I wonder where he is. I miss Billy the Kid.
Oh, sometimes I go walking through fields where we walked long ago in the sweet used to be. And the flowers still grow, but they don't smell as sweet as they did when you picked them for me. And when I think of you and the love we once knew, how I wish we could go back in time. Do you ever think back on old memories like that? Or do I ever cross your mind? two loving arms that once held me so gentle and close. And when I think of you and the love we once knew, how I wish we could go back in time. Do you ever recall these old memories at all? Or do I ever cross your mind? Do I ever cross your mind? Tell me, darling, do I ever cross your mind?
Trio, Do I Ever Cross Your Mind? Again, that is Emmylou Harris, who is 79 years old today. That also is Linda Ronstadt and Dolly Parton. It is 7:26 WHBN. How about Doug Supernow taking us to news time, bottom of the hour. This is called 21 to 17 WHBN.
The game was tied at 7-all. She said, let's take a walk. We found a place behind the stands. She said we need to talk. She went on and on about this town being small and how she needed other things. And just about when they made it 7 to 10, she gave me back my ring. Cheers went up as she broke down. She said it isn't you. I think you know how I really feel, but there's things I need to do. She said something about some school down south where she was gonna go next fall. 14 to 10, we were winning again while I was losing it all. She looked at me with tear-filled eyes and said, I hope you realize that this is not the way that I meant for it to end. She said it's best if we do this now. Then it began to rain. I wasn't sure if I was shaking from the cold or the pain. And she turned away, then she stopped to say she really hoped I understood. I nodded my head as the loudspeaker said, the kick is up, it's good. I waited till she walked back in, then turned my back into the wind. Before I let the tears begin to fall with the rain, I made it back in time to see Jason throw to Bobby Lee and make homecoming history with a 90-yard gain. Now there's a banner hanging down from the stadium wall, reminding everybody of the year we won it all. And though I was at every game, I swear one remains a memory. It was 21 to 17, and time ran out on me. It was 21 to 17, and time ran out on me.
Doug Supernow, 21 to 17. It is 7:30. Time for News's weather forecast and DQ.
This is the Kentucky News Network. State lawmakers say the impeachment trial for Fayette County Circuit Judge Julie Goodman will proceed despite a recent court order. A Franklin Circuit judge declared the proceedings null and void on Tuesday, ruling the House failed to charge an impeachable offense. Senate President Robert Stivers argues the judge lacks constitutional authority to intervene. The trial is tentatively set for mid-April. Community leaders in Bowling Green recognized Child Abuse Prevention Month on Wednesday. Child Abuse Prevention Month on Wednesday. A new report shows Kentucky has one of the nation's highest child abuse rates, with 14 out of every 1,000 children experiencing maltreatment. Officials highlighted a lack of safe care plans for infants with prenatal substance exposure, though the overall number of child victims has dropped since 2020. A Perry County man charged with murder in a deadly UTV crash now faces federal charges for transporting a minor across state lines for illegal sexual activity. The FBI investigated 26-year-old Noah Back after a February crash in Vico killed a 16-year-old girl. Interviews with a surviving teen revealed Back traveled with her out of state relationship. He remains held without bond. Federal immigration officials have issued a detainer for a kidnapping suspect in Lexington. 31-year-old Jorge Luis Martinez Ulloa was arrested Saturday on multiple charges, including first-degree rape and sodomy involving a child under 12. ICE says he attempted to enter the country illegally three times in 2021. Lexington police are cooperating with federal authorities ahead of his preliminary hearing. Work continues on a massive new addition to the National Corvette Museum in Bowling Green. Crews are building a 66,000 square foot preservation facility designed to protect the museum's growing collection of historic cars. The new building will feature strict climate controls to prevent long-term damage to leather and other materials, along with enhanced security and a dedicated workshop for restoration teams. I'm Travis Laird.
This is the Kentucky News Network. It's time for the news, all about your neighbors and probably about you. It's your local news, presented by
First Financial Bank.
Monday through Saturday.
What does it mean to believe in something? To truly support and get behind it? To be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. Eva McDowell Health will join the Network for Hope to honor organ, tissue, and eye donors. The special flag-raising ceremony to honor donors will take place next Wednesday, April the 8th at Eva McDowell Regional Medical Center, Fort Logan Hospital, and Hagen Hospital at 1 o'clock in the afternoon at each location. The event's a part of the Donate Life Month, an initiative to promote the life-saving mission of organ, tissue, and eye donation and encourage community members to register as donors. A man is facing multiple charges after leading law enforcement on a high-speed chase in Washington County. WKYT reports that Washington County Deputy Luke Mudd attempted a traffic stop in a car on Highway 555 on Tuesday, a car that was going 84 in a 55-mile-per-hour zone. That driver, identified as Samuel Lance Tatum, refused to pull over and began driving at a high rate of speed and leading deputies on a chase. Deputies say he made several unsafe turns, tried to hit a deputy's cruiser, and lost control, sliding into a guardrail. He then hopped out and took off on foot, with deputies catching up to him in a nearby field. Tatum was arrested and faces 15 different charges. He was lodged in jail. And we expect a sunny afternoon today with highs into the mid-80s. Chance of rain showers move in later on tonight. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
What does it mean to believe in something? To truly support and get behind it? To be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Here are the obituaries. Brenda Reed Gritton, age 80 of Lawrenceburg, died Friday. Visitation is this Wednesday from 5 until 8 and Thursday from 9. And the time of the service at 11 o'clock at First Christian Church in Lawrenceburg. Richie and Peach Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. Michael Del Terrell, age 78 of Lawrenceburg, died Tuesday. Cremation was chosen and no public services will be held. Richie and Peach Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. And those today's obituaries on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM WHBN.
That's the news for today, presented by
First Financial Bank.
Charles and College in Harrodsburg.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Horn Home Supply, a trusted name for quality service and a fair price for over 40 years. See Matt Horn at Horn Home Supply in Harrodsburg, South College Street.
Sunny today, high of 83, wind gust 30. Tonight, chance of showers after 4 a.m., mostly cloudy, low of 66, wind gust to 20. Chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 2 tomorrow, mostly sunny, high of 82, wind gust to 13. Slight chance of thunderstorms before 8 tomorrow night, partly cloudy, low of 66. Chance of showers early on Saturday, then showers and a possible thunderstorm after 2, high of 80, wind gust to 24. Right now, under clear skies, we have 61 degrees in Harrodsburg at 7:36. Good Thursday morning to you. This is the second day of April. Ready, Rick, glad to be along with you on WHBN, AM and FM, and HometownLive.net. You ready to win? Time for the DQ Nearly Impossible question. Now, we have 2 rules. You win just once a month, all right? Try to limit that to just once a month, all right? Let's try to spread this around as far as we can, the winning, all right? And you pick your winning up in 30 days. Only 2 rules we have. And without further ado, if you're first in at 859-734-4321, today you'll not pick up 1, you'll pick up 2 country ham sandwiches, as Goober would say, from Dairy DQ, where happy tastes good. 2 country ham sandwiches on the line. If you can get my answer correct for what I'm looking for. Are you ready? Here's the question. What do you get if you cross a traffic warden with a dog? What do you get? And let's do this the other way around. What do you get when you cross a dog with a traffic warden? 859-734-4321. Buddy Jewel, Buddy Jewel's having a birthday today. He's 65 years old. This is called Help Pour Out the Rain, or Lacey's song.
The moment was custom made to hold her. I was riding with my daughter on our way back from Monroe. And like children do, she started playing 20 questions, but I never would have guessed one could touch me to my soul. She said, Daddy, when we get to heaven, can I taste the Milky Way? Are we going there to visit, or are we going there to stay? Am I going to see my grandpa? Can I have a pair of wings? And do you think that God could use another angel to help pour out the rain? La da 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 dee 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 dee. Well, I won't lie, I pulled that car right over, and I sat there on the shoulder trying to dry my misty eyes. And I whispered, Lord, I wanna thank you for my children, 'cause your innocence that fills them often takes me by surprise. Like Daddy, when we get to heaven, can I taste the Milky Way? Are we going there to visit, or are we going there to stay? Am I gonna see my grandpa? Can I have a pair of wings? And do you think that God could use another angel to help pour out the rain? Well, Well, I thought about it later on, and a smile came to my face. And when I tucked her into bed, I got down on my knees and prayed. Lord, when I get to heaven, can I taste the Milky Way? I don't want to come to visit, 'cause I'm coming home to stay. And I can't wait to see my family and meet Jesus face to face. And do you think, Lord, you could use another angel to help pour out the rain? Can I help pour out the rain? Can I help pour out the rain? La da 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 dee 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 dee.
All right, that was Buddy Jewell, and that song, he's had a birthday today. Buddy Jewell, 65 years old. Help Pour Out the Rain, Lacey's song. Got a winner for the DQ, nearly impossible question. And the question read, what do you get? And I'd put them in the other order because it makes more sense this way. What do you get when you cross a dog with a traffic warden? What sound does a dog make, and what does a traffic warden give you? Debbie Steele said a barking ticket, not to be confused with a parking ticket. There you go. So thank you, Debbie. Thank you all called in. Thank you, Barbara Montgomery. We could not do this without your generosity. We'll do it again, same time, same station tomorrow, all right?
Country and more. WHBN.
Oh, wait a minute. We got something going on here. Oh, that's what it is. All right, we're going to start this over because this man was born on this date today. His name, Marvin Gaye, born in 1939. He expired in 1984, Motown legend. He heard it through the grapevine. And you heard it through the grapevine of WHBN, AM and FM, and HometownLive.net. Remember the little grape guys walking around to this beat? Guess they were actually raisins. Marvin Gaye. Heard it through the grapevine. Born on this date in 1939. It is 7:45 and a half. Time for your tech report, and then the good news, and then that man keeps coming back, Alan Barlow.
Apple is building a smarter chatbot version of Siri for iOS 27 using Gemini, but it's hit some issues because Gemini was tuned for chatbot encoding tasks that don't always match Apple's needs. Melania Trump hosted a White House summit this week with a humanoid robot. The First Lady entered the Education Summit walking side by side with the talking AI robot known as Figure 3, who greeted the international audience in 10 different languages.
I'm Figure 3, a humanoid built in the United States of America. I am grateful to be part of this historic movement to empower children with technology and education.
During the summit, the First Lady talked about the potential benefits of using AI to teach young people, including through humanoid educators. Meta's laying off hundreds of employees. Multiple reports say the layoffs are happening in Meta's recruiting, sales, and social media teams, and in the division that develops Meta smart glasses and VR headsets. The layoffs come as Meta's projected to spend about $135 billion on AI data centers. Tech Report, I'm Tammy Trujillo.
Thank you, Tammy.
Good morning. Here's the good news from Jamie Dunn, Shelter Agent.
All right, Sophie. A 70-year-old Domino's delivery driver named Dan is going viral for his thoughtfulness. The Domino's was out of soda, so Dan went to the grocery store on his own to replace a missing Diet Coke. The customer was thankful, but bummed he couldn't tip more in the moment, so instead he started a GoFundMe to help him out. He's now raised over $29,000. Dan is planning to retire soon. Flash floods in Oahu left a couple stranded overnight after cutting off their only road out. But they were smart enough to write a large SOS in the sand, and they were spotted from the air by the Coast Guard. The helicopter was doing a storm assessment and saw the SOS and quickly brought them to safety. A 99-year-old woman from Massachusetts got her birthday wish granted when a bunch of firefighters showed up to celebrate with her. Her name is Teresa Gola, and she was thrilled when the fire departments from several nearby towns came to visit. She's known for a love of men in uniform. She even keeps a firefighter calendar in her room year-round. When asked that Teresa's secret was a lifelong, she said, wine. That's what her secret to her longevity is, wine. And you don't have to whine about this. We've got the business and the man who brings you the good news. Then we'll have some information for you. And then that man, Alan Barlow.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, two-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone. So it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right.
I'm Jamie Dunn, your local Shelter Insurance agent. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
Together, let's drive at Bob Allen Chevrolet. Lease a new 26 Chevrolet Equinox LT for only $239 per month for 24 months. $26.79 plus first payment, fees, and taxes due at signing. 10,000 lease miles per year. Stock in 26413. Bob Allen Chevrolet, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com. We are Danville's Deal Maker.
This is Cindy at Sweets by Cindy in Junction City. We have everything from custom cake orders to cookies, fudge that we make here all the time, and we have cupcakes that you can just walk in and buy. They start at $1.50 each or $18 a dozen, but we can mix and match anything that you want to, and we can take care of about any sweet treat that you need. If we don't have it, we can sure come up with it. Visit us on our website, sweetsbycindy.com. Our hours are Tuesday through Friday from 9 to 6, Saturday 9 to 1. Come on over to Junction City with us on West Shelby Street and get your sweet on.
Almost every small Kentucky town has a go-to restaurant. In Central Kentucky, it's the Bread of Life Cafe in Liberty. If you like a good buffet, you'll love the huge down-home cooking featuring 3 fully stocked buffet tables, or you can order off their extensive menu. You'll find something delicious for every person in the family at the Bread of Life Cafe. Visit the gift and sweet shop at the Bread of Life Cafe, 5 miles south of Liberty on Highway 127. Open till 8, Monday through Thursday, 9 Friday and Saturday. Feed your tummy and your soul with a stop at the Bread of Life Cafe and Buffet, 5 miles south of Liberty.
The Willows at Harrodsburg's independent living patio homes are officially here.
perfect for older adults looking to downsize. This pet-friendly community promises to make each day more special than the last. With chef-prepared meal options, beautiful front porch views, and a staff committed to exceeding your expectations every day. To learn more about our services and accommodations, visit us online at trilogypatiohomes.com/Harrodsburg. That's trilogypatiohomes.com/Harrodsburg.
This is Goldie Goldsmith McNary, inviting you to join me each week for What's Happening Goldie, a talk show that features interesting people about interesting things. We'll learn how to stay healthy and keep fit, and we'll explore the world of entertainment. So join me for What's Happening Goldie.
What's Happening Goldie every Wednesday at 10:05 a.m. and Saturday at 8:30 a.m. on WHBN 1420 a.m. and 99.5 FM.
Good morning. Is this Alan Barlow at Wagon Ass Theater?
Could this be the aforementioned Alan Barlow? Well, I don't hear Alan Barlow. Hang on. Okay, let's try that. Now do we hear Alan Barlow?
Now you hear.
There.
I was wondering what had happened. I got put on hold, but I couldn't radio.
Oh, well, that's not good. Somebody, I don't know. Somebody was in here monkeying around with the board yesterday, and they changed some buttons here, and they had the Skype line on for some reason. I don't know why.
They monkeyed with your buttons.
Yes. They kind of messed with these buttons here.
You're infiltrated and infested with button monkeyers.
Yes, button pushers.
Man, hate getting my buttons pushed.
I'm telling you what.
Yeah.
Especially those hot ones. Oh.
Yeah. Yep. You don't want that at all.
No. But I know what we want is what's going to be going on and what is going on at the Ragged Edge Theater.
Oh, we have jumped in. We have jumped in with both feet to Annie. We are headed in. We are finishing up our second week of we're actually in the middle of our second week of rehearsal, mostly music and choreography right now. And I'll tell you, we've got an incredibly talented group of adorable little girls being our orphans. People are going to eat this show with a knife and fork. It is, it's just going to be wonderful. We are, we're getting ready to have our first big building session on Saturday to get the bones of the set up and on the stage so that people can be rehearsing with it. We are just right in those early stages of rehearsal where it's all still pretty much just possibility. But the little girls are just gelling as a group. By the time we finish this thing up in June, there are going to be friendships made out of this that are going to last a lifetime. I'm certain of it. And that is exactly the sort of thing you want to see. It's one of the big reasons why a community theater exists, is to build community like that. People coming together from all over the area who never would have known each other. The parents of these little girls who get together while the girls are rehearsing and chat and introduce themselves and get to know each other, and and fast friendships get formed, and families start interacting with each other that never would have known each other if it hadn't been for their involvement in a show at Ragged Edge. And that is one of the most satisfying things that I take away from this job. The community that's been formed around this theater is just, some of my closest friends are the people who, because of their kids auditioning or because of they themselves auditioning, have become some fast friends, people I can call on, having nothing to do with a show. If I need a favor, or if I need something, need to borrow something, or if somebody needs something from me, we do for each other. And it's just always wonderful to see it happen. And with a group this size and with this many kids in the show, it when there are kids involved, people really pitch together and people really get involved in each other's lives when kids are involved. So, it's just a really exciting part of the rehearsal process.
Some kids aren't athletes, some kids aren't singers, some kids aren't musicians, but some kids may have the theatrical bug that they catch.
That's exactly right. And we've got a lot of them that actually are both. We get a lot of little girls who do, we've got actually a niece of mine in the show who also loves playing basketball. We've got the little boy who played Winnie the Pooh for us, Lincoln Wilson, avid baseball player. Kids can be more than one thing, They, couple little girls, the Farnsworth girls, who are both avid soccer players, were in Winnie the Pooh for me, and it's fun to see them just exploring their options and figuring out, what gives them joy in life, and sometimes sometimes they'll decide, I'm more of a football guy, or I'd rather spend my time doing cheer or whatever it is. And sometimes we get them back, and sometimes they move on. They've passed through their theater phase, but I think they're better, more interesting people because they had a theater phase, and you just wish them well and glad that they were with you for as long as you had them. And sometimes they come back. They decide that they're that they get something from doing a show that they wouldn't get anywhere else. So it's all good,
Yeah.
It's all good. So, yep, we're still deep in tonight. For example, we've got 2 rehearsals going on ever since we've added our rehearsal hall next door to the theater. We can have simultaneous rehearsals. So we've got choreography going on the stage and then music rehearsal in the rehearsal hall. And, so the place is just full of people. Everybody working away at it.
You got a shy person. Sometimes when they hide behind characters, that can really make them become more outgoing.
Oh, yes. You get it all the time. You see it with little kids especially. A handful of kids just popped to mind right away who were so shy, but as soon as you hand them a mask, basically, is what it is. They can put that on, and they can be somebody else, and then you see that it kind of wears off on them, and then they become a more open person, over the course of time. I have watched it with little kids, especially. I've watched it happen. A couple young ladies who I just watched, especially during our production of Winnie the Pooh recently, just blossomed. They were shy and just terrified to get up on that stage and audition, but they did it. And it's like I can work with this kid. I think we can bring something out in them, and it did. And all of a sudden, these kids are engaging and they're laughing and they're becoming part of the group.
Yeah, they're comfortable.
And they're finding their tribe.
Yeah.
And again, it's one of the most rewarding parts of the job. So,
well, one of the most rewarding things I have is I have to bring news, Alan.
People got to know what's happening.
That's right. That's right.
All right. Well, we will talk to you next week. Then.
Okay. See you, Alan.
All right. You bet. Bye-bye.
Bye. Alan Barlow from the Ragged Edge Theater. You heard him right here on WHBN Harrodsburg, the Rooster, your community voice. I'm proud of it since 1955. FM 99.5, AM 1420. On the World Wide Web at hometownlive.net. Your time is 8 o'clock.
NBC News Radio, I'm Michael Kastner. President Trump says the U.S. will not allow Iran to get a nuclear weapon. Trump gave a primetime address last night and claimed if the 2015 agreement between Iran and 7 world powers to limit Iran's nuclear program had remained in place, the country would have already obtained a nuclear weapon. Iran's military is warning it will launch crushing, broader, and destructive attacks after President Trump vowed to hit it extremely hard over the next 2 to 3 weeks. More from Ross Cullen.
The response from Tehran after the primetime speech from the U.S. leader was a warning that the U.S. and Israel, quote, must pay for the aggression you initiated. A military spokesperson said Iran's military production takes place in places that you don't know at all, rejecting claims made by the United States leader that Iran's weapons stockpile had been widely depleted. There's no sign of a ceasefire in sight at the moment, with Iran's foreign ministry rejecting Donald Trump's claim that the country had asked for a halt to the fighting as baseless.
Meanwhile, Iran is reportedly launching drones and missiles at Israel and several nations along the Persian Gulf today. Both Israel and the United Arab Emirates claimed they intercepted Iranian missiles, and authorities in Bahrain said their warning sirens had been activated. Some minor technical glitches weren't enough to stop the Artemis II rocket from launching on a mission around the moon. Rory O'Neill reports from the Kennedy Space Center in Florida.
Call the Artemis launch one giant leap to getting Americans back on the moon. Launch director Charlie Blackwell Thompson cleared the flight after some technical issues popped up in the final hour of the countdown.
Good luck. Godspeed, Artemis 2. Let's go.
Mission managers will decide late Thursday if the crew and their Orion capsule are in shape to press on to the moon.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code MAP to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code MAP for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code MAP for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Lawyers representing Charlie Kirk's accused killer are requesting more time to process the bullet that ended his life. More from Wendy Swanson.
The lawyers said in a recent filing that the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives could not identify the bullet recovered during the autopsy, and added that the FBI is conducting a second bullet analysis that hasn't been completed. They also said they need 60 days to determine what could be missing from a review of digital evidence. Prosecutors have charged Tyler Robinson with aggravated murder for shooting the conservative activist in the neck during a Turning Point USA event at Utah Valley University last September. Robinson hasn't entered a plea. I'm Wendy Swanson.
Nestle is launching an online tracker to help locate over 400,000 stolen Kit Kat bars. Jim Roop breaks off more.
The company turning to the public for help in the ongoing investigation after thieves took about 12 tons of Kit Kat bars from a truck that left an Italian production site last week. Nestle's stolen Kit Kat tracker allows customers to enter an 8-digit batch code to determine if their bar is from that missing shipment. If a bar is not from the stolen batch, the tracker prompts the user to share the tool to expand the search. It's unclear, though, what happens if a user enters a batch code from that stolen lot. I'm Jim Roop.
Today we are celebrating a taste of childhood, and it's worth a revisit. Bree Tennis reports.
Today is National Peanut Butter and Jelly Day. Skippy Brand says the ratio is 60% peanut butter to 40% jelly, but you can build yours any way you like. You can eat it fresh, fry it in a pan, add extras like bacon or bananas. Totally okay. So today, lean into nostalgia, unless you're among the 2% of us who are allergic or the 10% of us who hate peanut butter altogether. More for us.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. Ephraim McDowell Health will join the Network for Hope to honor organ, tissue, and eye donors. The special flag-raising ceremony to honor donors will take place next Wednesday, April the 8th at Ephraim McDowell Regional Medical Center, Fort Logan Hospital, and Hagen Hospital at 1 o'clock in the afternoon at each location. The event's a part of the Donate Life Month, an initiative to promote the life-saving mission of organ, tissue, and eye donation and encourage community members to register as donors. A man is facing multiple charges after leading law enforcement on a high-speed chase in Washington County. WKYT reports that Washington County Deputy Luke Mudd attempted a traffic stop on a car on Highway 555 on Tuesday, a car that was going 84 in a 55-mile-per-hour zone. That driver, identified as Samuel Lance Tatum, refused to pull over and began driving at a high rate of speed and leading deputies on a chase. Deputies say he made several unsafe turns, tried to hit a deputy's cruiser, and lost control, sliding into a guardrail. He then hopped out and took off on foot. Deputies catching up to him in a nearby field. Tatum was arrested and faces 15 different charges. He was lodged in jail. And we expect a sunny afternoon today with highs into the mid-80s. Chance of rain showers move in later on tonight. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
Got tastier at Shaker Village. Gathered family and friends for a Sunday buffet at the trustees table, where homestyle comfort meets fresh flavor. Fill your plate with 2 chef's choice entrees, savory sides, a garden fresh salad, and homemade bakery breads. Adults dine for just $24.95. Kids 3 to 12, $12.95, and children under 3 dine for free. Lunch from 11:30 to 3. Dinner from 5 to 8. Make a reservation at shakervillageky.org or call 859-734-5411.
Ready to remodel your home with new kitchen, bath, or lighting, but costs are holding you back? Good news. The Big Deal Store and HometownLive.net can help you get started with your remodeling dreams. You can now save money on gift certificates to Lux 218 in Danville. Your new headquarters for luxury remodeling for less. They have a wonderful showroom of ideas to kickstart your home remodeling job this year. Don't let price hold you back. Get true luxury for less at Lux 218, and then get extra savings by buying gift certificates at the Big Deal Store. You can get $100 for half price when you buy 5 or more. So get $1,000 for just $500. For all the details, visit the Big Deal Store and HometownLive.net. Remodeling just got easier and so much more affordable when you team up with Lux 218 and the Big Deal Store.
Have you heard about Farmers National Bank's Teller on Demand service? I gave it a try and I loved it. I simply touched the screen, talked with bank specialists live on screen, and they made it quick and easy. And the service even offers extended hours, 8 to 6 weekdays and 9 to 2 on Saturday. Teller on Demand is a quick and easy way to make withdrawals, deposits, or ask a question. Farmers National Bank, member FDIC.
WHBN Weather Forecast is a service of Morning Point in Danville, a state-of-the-art assisted living community giving our residents a better quality of life. Get all the info on Facebook at Morning Point of Danville.
And if you have any questions, to call Kristen McCollum at Danville Morning Point. Sunny today, high of 83. Winds could gust to 30 miles an hour. Hang on to your hat, your hair, and anything else you're carrying. Tonight, chance of showers after 4 a.m., mostly cloudy, low of 66, wind gust to 20. Chance of showers Friday, thunderstorms possible after 2, mostly sunny with a high of 82, wind gust to 13. Friday night, a slight chance of a thunderstorm or 2 before 8, partly cloudy, low of 66. Chance of showers early on Saturday, then showers and a possible thunderstorm after 2, high of 80, wind gust to 24. On Sunday, chance of showers before 8, mostly sunny, high of 58. Sunny Monday, high of 61. Sunny Tuesday, high of 58. Sunny Wednesday, high of 67. Right now, under sunny skies, we have 64 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:09.5. Good Thursday morning. It's April 2nd. Brady Rick, glad to be along with you. Thanking you so much for making us a part of your Thursday morning on WHBN, AM and FM, and HometownLive.net. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations, Harrodsburg, Mercer County, Bergen, and song requests can be done 859-734-4321, 734-4321. That's the number to use if you want to register yourself or someone else to win that DQ ice cream cake we're giving away tomorrow morning before 10 o'clock. For those having a birthday or anniversary between March 28th and April 3rd, we have right now registered. We have Sherry Clonch, Carol Conover, Jessica Riley Saygraves, Dylan Stennett, Kristen Young, and Charles Ricker, all registered to win the DQ ice cream cake. Birthdays, let's take a look and see who we have today. They include Jim Lester, Scott Goudow, Charles Ricker, Kelly Griffith, Candace Gentry, Kenya Volas, and Amanda Cashin.
Hi, this is Reba McEntire. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, God bless you. Happy birthday to you. And chocolate cake.
And don't forget the vanilla ice cream there. Thank you so much to Reba. Well, look what the cat just drug in, or is it the dog drug in? You don't have a dog or a cat, either one, do you, James? You got no pets other than your wife, right?
I'm the only dog in the house.
Well, that was safe. That was tame, to put it that way. Let's see, James. Today is International Children's Book Day, International Fact Checking Day, National Ferret Day, National Love Your Produce Manager Day.
All right.
National Peanut Butter and Jelly Day. You go have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in celebration?
Yeah. Somebody turn it off.
Okay. No, I hear you.
Oh, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Because I can't hear you.
You can't hear me at all?
Mm-mm.
Try taking that and put it over here. Put that one there. See if that was for some reason. See if you can hear anything now. Hey, can you hear anything now?
There we go.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Just got to find the right slot.
Got to find it.
Yeah. And it's World Autism Awareness Day.
Okay.
Celebrate those accordingly.
All right.
James, don't burn yourself trying to light those hard-to-reach, burn-down candle wicks. You ever done that before, tried to reach a lighter or match down in there?
I learned my lesson.
Did you? Well, here's a lesson. Light a piece of raw spaghetti and use it to reach the wick.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's got oil in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yep.
Positive thought. Eat all your meals today without your phone. I never have to eat my phone, while I'm eating.
Not lately.
Set the phone to the side,
Yeah.
Doesn't taste good. Be present in your life's little moments. No distractions, just what's in front of you.
Okay.
All right. And, James, what we have in front of you is Vought's Views coming up. Steve Bertram's Sports Report. We'll be talking with James Gardner. Amanda Mays Bledsoe has been coming in on Thursday. She will not be able to join us today. So we'll work around that. We will have random facts from David Hopewell around 8:45. Jess will be joining us about 8:50.
Mm-hmm.
Then, James, if that's not enough, after the 9 o'clock news and weather forecast, Kristen Flick from Shaker Village will be here.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
So that is it.
Sounds like fun.
One more day, James. We light that fuse and start the weekend early because we can. So, it leaves me to tell you kids, you know the drill. Sit back, relax, and watch these pictures fly through the air on this Thursday, April 2nd. Good morning to you.
Attention all listeners, today is Thursday. Take heart, but do not forget there is still one more day of work until Friday. Operating without large amounts of coffee taken internally is not safe or suitable. Be alert for any and all approaching supervisors. Until this workday is done, they are the enemy. This message is brought to you by the Council for We Can Do This, people. We can do this.
Fox Views on University of Kentucky Sports is on the air. Featuring 7-time Kentucky Sports Writer of the Year, Larry Vaught.
How is Kentucky coach Mark Pope going to build next year's roster? The transfer portal opens Tuesday for a 2-week period for players to declare their intention. Then they can pick the school anytime after they officially enter the portal. Pope had no choice but to his roster with transfer players his first season. Pope kept Ortega Oweh, Colin Chandler, Brandon Garrison, and Trent Noah off that first team to be the foundation pieces for his second UK team. Since his second UK team lost 14 games, will Pope go as heavy on retaining players for next season? After Kentucky's blowout loss to Iowa State at the NCAA tournament, Pope talked about having a first-year center at Malachi Marino, a sophomore two-guard at Colin Chandler, and a first-year power forward in Andrea Jelovic starting, and that was not the plan coming into the season. But he also said he will build out from there for next season.
Vaught's Views will return in a moment.
Go camping.
Go hiking.
Go antiquing.
Go kayaking.
Go fishing.
Go discovering. GoCados.com.
Kentucky, find what moves you.
Don't be surprised if those are the only players who return for Kentucky, even though both Cam Williams and Jalen Lowe have made it known they would like to be back. Mark Pope needs more shooters who can make shots on next year's team, but those kind of shooters also want to know they're going to play and get an adequate number of shots. Pope might also be looking at a total rebuild of his coaching staff as well, and definitely needs a management adjustment. It's all going to make for an interesting next month for Kentucky basketball that could make or break Mark Pope's future at Kentucky.
Find more from Larry at yoursportsedge.com.
Jan Briscoe from Royalty Florist and Gifts.
I still do interior design, so we can help you out with from your home decor, or we have our own website, royaltyfloraldesigns.com. Go there and some of our own personal design that can help you select something that's just right for you. Phone number is 734-3339, 734-3339, and our website is royaltyfloraldesigns.com. So any of your major wire services that are out there, contact them, 1-800-FLOWERS, and they'll make sure that we get the order.
Hello, Central Kentucky. I'm Steve Bertram with sports. 3 future members of the 26-27 Kentucky women's basketball team showed up well in the McDonald's All-Star Game. Emily McDonald and Savvy Swords both played for the East, while Madden Greenway was on the West team. McDonald was the overall winner of the three-point shooting contest that included the boys. Meanwhile, Kentucky women's basketball is losing one of its members to the transfer portal. Lexi Blue says she's looking for greener pastures. In Major League Baseball, O'Neal Cruz hit his 3rd home run in 2 days, and Paul Skeens outpitched Andrew Abbott as Pittsburgh won 2 out of 3 in the series at Cincinnati, 8-3 Wednesday afternoon. The Reds are off today and will begin a 7-game road trip tomorrow at Texas. Elsewhere, baseball's first complete game goes to Miami's Sandy Alcantara as the Marlins shut out the White Sox 10-0. The Guardians took the series in L.A. after topping the Dodgers last night 4-1. The Braves down the A's 5-1. The Yankees defeated the Mariners 5-3. It was the Cardinals over the Mets 2-1 in 11 innings. Brewers 8, Royals 2, and Cubs 6, Angels 2. Other NL winners were the Diamondbacks, Padres, Phillies, and Rockies. AL winners included the Astros, Orioles, and Royals. The men's and women's national semifinals come up this weekend. The women's Final Four, all 1 seeds, meet in Phoenix tomorrow night with UConn facing South Carolina in the opener at 7, followed by Texas versus UCLA. The men square off in Indianapolis at Lucas Oil Stadium Saturday evening. UConn and Illinois play at 6, followed by Michigan and Arizona. College basketball junkies saw the college basketball crown tourney tip off in Las Vegas last night. Baylor whipped Minnesota 67-48, and Oklahoma got by Colorado 90-86 in overtime. Tonight, West Virginia plays Stanford at 8, followed by Rutgers and Creighton. The men's NIT semifinals are being played tonight at Hinkle Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. New Mexico and Tulsa square off at 7, followed by Auburn and Illinois State. That's sports. God bless America. I'm Steve Bertram on the Hometown Radio Network.
If you needed major surgery, you probably would not choose a doctor who's never been to medical school. So when your car needs major repairs after a collision, why would you take your car to a body shop that's never been trained? Bob Allen Collision Center is among only 15% of collision repair businesses to meet the industry's highest training standards as a gold-class shop. We know the latest repair technique, how to find hidden damage, and how to repair your car's critical safety features so they work properly again. With the safety of your vehicle and your family at stake, choose a trained repair professional location. Choose Bob Allen Collision Center.
Have any plans for Easter Sunday yet? The 19th Hole Restaurant cordially invites you to join them for their noon, 2 p.m., or 4 p.m. seating times for their awesome Easter buffet. The Easter buffet includes prime rib, ham, chicken marsala, shrimp scampi, scallop potatoes, vodka, rigatoni, and vegetables for $49.95. That includes your dessert. Call to make your reservation or place a takeout order at 518-355-2314. 518-355-2314 for the Easter Sunday buffet, 19th Hole Restaurant at the Brightleaf Golf Course.
Looking for worry-free lawn care? Well, at Homescapes LLC, we offer licensed and insured professional grass mowing services. This isn't just a hobby, it's what we do. Enjoy competitive prices on total lawn and landscaping care. We probably do your neighbor's yard. Want a free estimate? Call Homescapes LLC today at 859-613-9161. That's 859-613-9161. Homescapes LLC. Timely, reliable, and affordable.
This WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Our goal is and always will be to provide the best value in funeral service available. Exceptional care from a trusted family name, Ransdell Funeral Chapel.
And this weather forecast has been approved by James the gardener. Sunny today with a high of 83. Winds could gust to 30. Chance of showers after 4 a.m. tonight. Mostly cloudy, low of 66. Wind gust to 20. Chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 2 tomorrow. Mostly sunny, high of 82, wind gust to 13 tomorrow night. Slight chance of showers and thunderstorms before 8, partly cloudy, low of 66. Chance of showers early Saturday, then showers and a possible thunderstorm after 2, a high of 80. Wind gust to 24. Right now, we have sunny skies, 64 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:21 and a half.
Now here's the man, James the gardener.
Well, there you go. Thank you, Sophie.
Good morning, Sophie.
Wow, James the gardener. Here he is. It is full fettle. Is that you ever heard that before? That word?
I'm not sure that those words go together.
Full fettle.
I'm not quite sure what fettle is.
I've heard the term, the word before, fettle.
I've heard fiddle.
Yeah, fettle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fettle.
All right.
Hey, now this isn't fettle. This is good stuff here, James. Upcoming events at the EKU Center for the Arts.
Mm-hmm.
We have Jason DeRulo. He'll be there April 10th, which is a week from tomorrow. I'm not sure. I don't have any more information on what he does. April 15th, Greek Sing 2026. April 24th to the 25th, the Dialogues of the Carmelites. It's an opera.
Mm-hmm.
April 29th to May 1st, Appalachian Shakespeare Theater. They'll be performing Hamlet. Again, that's the upcoming events at the EKU Center for the Arts.
Okay, sounds like fun.
Yes, and what is on the plate for James the gardener for today?
Well, I got 2 meetings after I leave from here.
Yeah.
Making sure that things are going smoothly, which they are. Now I have to go to these meetings just to hold a conversation. What needs to be done, what they'd like to see, how can it be done, what's it going to cost, those kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
But, fairly easy. One of them is pressure washing the bricks at the McDowell house.
Oh.
Because I'm tired of pulling weeds. And
yeah.
So I've been pulling weeds for the last 4 or 5 years, and I'm burned out on weeds. So we're going to pressure wash it and then put some of this, put the sand down. It begins with a P. Can't think of the name of it, but
Pasand?
Huh?
Pasand?
No,
sand starts with a P, so it'd be pasand.
But I don't think that's the word.
Oh, that's not the right word. Okay.
Yeah, for the sand.
Okay.
But after you pressure wash it, you come back and you just spread it over top of the bricks, and you just do a mist spray over top of it, and let the sun hit it, and it turns into like a cement, which blocks soil from getting down in between the bricks.
That's good stuff.
So that'll probably take about 7 water hoses and about maybe 2 hours, maybe 3, because we're going to do the front also, and plus it'll clean it up, clean those bricks up, and then we'll do the backside of it. So this way it'll be nice and clean. Do the backside and then do the circle where the large flower beds are. So that project is coming up. And
Well, pressure washer sure makes jobs easier. I guess in the old days, James, you had to probably get a brush and scrub the by hand.
I don't want to do that.
No.
If I had to, I'd rather pull weeds.
Yeah, really.
Let's see. The other one is on St. Mildred's Court. This lady has a water fountain, and have to take a shop vac to it, empty the water out, clean the bottom, get things cleaned back up, and then turn the water back on, and water be running. So and it's nice. When you're back there working, you hear this water running. It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
And she's ready to put her flowers in. She's got seed. She's got bulbs. She's got all that stuff. So I'll get to go over there and sit down and hold that conversation today, and probably get started on the weekend. So, but these are fun things that I can do.
Yeah.
But the water fountain, I probably have to have help. So I'll probably take one of them with me. So this way, when it comes to emptying the water and stuff, I can get the water out and then have somebody go empty it and bring it back and start all over again. But these are fairly easy jobs, so it's all good.
Did you pull any April Fool's pranks yesterday?
No.
None?
Didn't get around to it. I'm sorry.
I got a few people on the weather forecast.
Oh.
It included snow.
Lord have mercy. The last thing they need to hear is snow.
Yeah.
No, but I didn't get around to any yesterday. Like I said, I was I was busy running around trying to do things, and I went to Lowe's. That was number 3 on the list. I went out there because I wanted some more houseplants.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought a cactus. The reason why I bought a cactus because you don't have to really worry about watering it. You water it, once every 2 weeks. And this one has like orange flower that goes with it, and as it gets bigger, like say these little orange flowers pop out on it. So I kind of like that, and I bought I can't think of the name of the other plant, but either way it goes, I bought 2 that you don't have to worry about watering as much, and makes a really nice house plant. And I said, okay, that makes my life easy because I've got a snake plant, and I was able to bring because I separated my snake plant yesterday because it had just big bunch of starts in there. And so I separated them. I think I got 5 different plants out of the one plant. So I separated all of them, and I'm going to bring one of them out here to the radio station and set it somewhere. It don't grow snakes, though. You don't have to worry about that.
Oh, yeah. I'm not fond of snakes.
Yeah.
Spiders and snakes.
Well, the snake plant is also a air purification.
Oh.
It helps with the air.
Okay.
So I'll bring that out here, and I bought some bulbs that I'm going to plant out here, and I think I bought 2 packs of them, and so we're going to have some bright, nice colored flowers, and my sunflower seeds are ready to go, so I'll plant some of those out here. So here in the next couple of weeks, like I said, the front, it'll get cleaned up and different things like that, and in a month or 2, all those plants and bulbs, they'll start to rise and be able to see a different view when you pass by here.
Yeah, and James the gardener is the architect. If you drive by the radio station, you see all the flowers and bushes, whatever, growing out there. That's from the creative mind of one James the gardener.
Well, it's like I tell people, it's a therapy for me.
Yeah,
it's not like it's stressful. I can play in the dirt, which is good for you, because something about the dirt that kind of relaxes the mind. The hard part is getting it all in.
Yeah.
And then after that, the beauty comes.
Speaking of beauty, coming on Saturday morning after 8 o'clock news right here on WHBN Gardening with James, what will you be talking about?
We'll probably be talking about house plants, because everybody needs some house plants, because it brightens up the room, and I'll talk about some of the plants that help with the air in the home, and then I'll talk about some things that you can do to try to make your life easy.
And that's supposed to help get some of that bad air out of your house too.
That's the whole idea, because there's probably about 10 plants that help with plant purification in the home. So we'll talk about those.
And we're going to talk about news right now. It's 8:30.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
A 2-year, $34.4 billion budget and approved changes to Kentucky State University were passed by state lawmakers Wednesday before the upcoming break. The state Senate passed the budget, but voices from both sides shared their concerns.
Go on record and let my superintendents and my constituents know that I fought as hard as I possibly could behind the scenes for Morehead State University and for Harrison County School and Fleming County School. I did the best I could, and I failed.
State Senator Stephen West with the audio from WKYT. Senator Karen Berg was concerned about gaps in Medicaid funding. For KSU, the new changes makes it a 4-year polytechnic institute while keeping 10 liberal arts programs.
KSU is more than an institution. It is a promise founded in 1886. KSU has stood for more than a century, a beacon of educational opportunity.
KSU National Alumni Association's Barry C. Johnson, Senator Christian McDaniel mentioned before this bill that closing Kentucky State was high in conversations. Legislators return for 2 days starting April 14th. No injuries reported in a Morehead duplex fire Wednesday afternoon. MFD reported to the South Blair Street location to knock down the blaze. No injuries were reported. It's unclear what caused the fire or how many people were displaced. Former Letcher County Sheriff Sean Mickey Steins is asking the courts to assign a special judge in his murder case. His defense team is convinced he won't receive a fair and impartial trial with Judge Christopher Colren. Steins is accused of murdering District Judge Kevin Mullins in his chambers, and he believes a related social or dinner event with Colren and Mullins creates an appearance of impropriety. I'm Lee Mowen.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. Ephraim McDowell Health will join the Network for Hope to honor organ, tissue, and eye donors. The special flag-raising ceremony to honor donors will take place next Wednesday, April the 8th at Ephraim McDowell Regional Medical Center, Fort Logan Hospital, and Hagen Hospital at 1 o'clock in the afternoon at each location. The event's a part of the Donate Life Month, an initiative to promote the life-saving mission of organ, tissue, and eye donation and encourage community members to register as donors. A man is facing multiple charges after leading law enforcement on a high-speed chase in Washington County. WKYT reports that Washington County Deputy Luke Mudd attempted a traffic stop in a car on Highway 555 on Tuesday, a car that was going 84 in a 55-mile-per-hour zone. That driver, identified as Samuel Lance Tatum, refused to pull over and began driving at a high rate of speed and leading deputies on a chase. Deputies say he made several unsafe turns, tried to hit a deputy's cruiser, and lost control, sliding into a guardrail. He then hopped out and took off on foot, with deputies catching up to him in a nearby field. Tatum was arrested and faces 15 different charges. He was lodged in jail. And we expect a sunny afternoon today with highs into the mid-80s. Chance of rain showers move in later on tonight. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
Danville Bike and Footwear is ready for spring, offering a full range of road, gravel, mountain, and hybrid bikes from trusted brands such as KHS, Trek, and Specialized. Explore their selection of e-bikes or work with their team to build a custom bike tailored to your needs. They also carry Garmin health monitors and bike computers to support your fitness goals. So this spring, make Danville Bike and Footwear your destination for all your cycling needs. Located in downtown Danville, next to City Hall.
Here are the obituaries. Brenda Reed Gritton, age 80 of Lawrenceburg, died Friday. Visitation is this Wednesday from 5 until 8 and Thursday from 9. And the time of the service at 11 o'clock at First Christian Church in Lawrenceburg. Richie and Peach Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. Michael Del Terrell, age 78 of Lawrenceburg, died Tuesday. Cremation was chosen, and no public services will be held. Richie and Peach Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. And those are today's obituaries on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM WHBN.
Hey, it's your radio back again. Been a little busy putting up Wi-Fi hotspots everywhere. Do you realize more people are now streaming radio via the internet? You might say I get around. And if you run a business and want the word to get around about your products or services, you should consider radio advertising. Do you want to reach new customers? Well, radio advertising has the best ROI of any media to get the word out about your business. And radio encourages repeat business. We give your customers reasons to return to your store instead of someone else's. Now, if you want to generate more traffic, that's where radio can really help. Also, the advertising you do today is selling customers who might make their buying decision weeks or even months from now. Radio advertising generates new customers and sales now and in the future. Hey, and back to Wi-Fi. You want to drive the neighbors crazy? Just name your Wi-Fi Police Surveillance Van.
Promote your business to thousands of potential customers every week. To learn more, go online to advertisecentralkentucky.com. That's advertisecentralkentucky.com.
Electricity helps keep our modern lifestyle going. But if the electrical system in your house is outdated, you may be headed for trouble. Watch for these symptoms of electrical problems: replacing fuses or resetting circuit breakers frequently, switch plates, outlet cords, or plugs that are warm, cut, broken, or cracked insulation on electrical wiring. If these symptoms are present, you need a safety inspection by a licensed inspector. To learn more, talk to your electric cooperative.
And that's Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Hometown Radio's Big Deals offer is out of this world. It's Cosmic Bowling. Experience bowling with an outer space-like atmosphere. Black lights, strobe lights, and pattern lights accent the hit music that beats over the speakers. The lights and music effects make it an out-of-the-world experience. It's all at Galaxy Bowling and Entertainment Center in Richmond. Go have a lot of family fun with our Big Deals Pizza, Pins, and Pepsi party. The party includes 2 hours of bowling, bowling shoes for up to 6 people, a large pizza, and a pitcher of soda. The retail value is $85. At Big Deals online store, get the Pizza, Pins, and Pepsi party for just $49. Yes, $49. What a deal. It's a big deal out of this world. Shop and save at Big Deals online store, hometownlive.net, hometownlive.net.
Shop local, buy local, save big deals.
Big deals at hometownlive.net.
Hey everybody, this is Derek Gray with the Mercer County Tourist Commission, and we are excited for our new app, Visit Mercer County KY. Head on over to the App Store, type in Visit Mercer County KY. You should see the new city logo with the navy background and the white H. Home screen here has attractions, food and drink, lodging, to-do, events, my plan, login, notifications, and tutorials. We are excited about the app, and whether you're a local or a visitor, we hope this enhances your experience when you come to Mercer County.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by your Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg and Outdoor Power and Rental. Visit Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg for their weekly and monthly specials. North College Street.
James, it's going to be sunny today with a high of 83, wind gust to 30. Chance of showers after 4 a.m. tonight, mostly cloudy, low of 66, wind gust to 20. Chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 2 tomorrow, mostly sunny with a high of 82, wind gust to 13. Tomorrow night, slight chance of thunderstorms before 8, partly cloudy, low of 66. Chance of showers early on Saturday, and then showers and a possible thunderstorm after 2. High of 80, wind gust to 24. Right now under sunny skies, we have 66 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:38 and a half. Now, James, today is Essity Day at DQ Grill and Chill. Factory Day. What does that mean? You bring your ID in, and everything you order is half price, and that excludes the items that are sale items and ice cream, but everything else is fair game.
Okay.
Again, that's Essity, the first Thursday of the month, Essity Factory Day at the DQ Grill and Chill. And you bring your ID in, and everything you order is half price, excluding the sale items and ice cream, but everything else. So you could, technically, you could eat breakfast, lunch, and supper there, and for if you bring your ID and eat for half price the whole day.
Half price is a good price.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. That's a nice thing.
Yeah. That's what you call frugal.
Yes, good stuff there. Now, James, did you fall for any April Fool pranks yesterday?
Nah.
As always, a bunch of brands got in on it this year. Now, chicken sauce flavored cola. Raising Cane's had McKenna Grace help them unveil Cane's Sauce Coke, a fake variety of Coca-Cola inspired by the signature sauce. They posted the ad on social media. A skincare mask for your backside. Dude Wipes unveiled a new skincare product called Butt Mask, the first targeted hydrogel patch designed specifically for your third eye. You just pop this soothing gel disc directly onto the target zone for 15 minutes till you doom scroll on the throne. A skincare face mask made of puffy pastry. The pastry company Just Roll introduced the D-Puff, a sheet mask made from puff pastry dough, quote, promising 300% increase in buttery smooth skin, with 9 out of 10 experiencing the sudden urge to host brunch.
Wow.
An umbrella for your Uggs. Ugg hyped a new accessory, a clip-on umbrella to protect your sheepskin boots from rain. Emergency chocolate on a phone case. Maybe this should exist. Terry's Chocolate shared a photo of a phone case designed to carry some heat-controlled chocolate for any emergency.
Oh.
Non-alcoholic beer cooler. The non-alcoholic beer cooler brand Mash Gang revealed a keg specially designed to replace your office water cooler. Chocolate-wrapped cheese. The chocolate company Monty Bojangles teamed with the cheese brand Baby Bell to create the Choco Bell, a cheese snack where Baby Bell's wax shell is replaced with chocolate. Top Raymond Butterfinger, a collab that promises, quote, a buttery glaze and real Butterfinger pieces that bring the crispy, crunchy goodness to your favorite ramen.
Okay.
Keebler Hollow Tree Toothpaste. The cookie paste flavors include EL Fudge, Soft Baked Chips, Deluxe Brownie, Fudge Stripes, Sandy Shortbread, and Vienna Fingers.
Okay.
Heinz Matcha Mayo.
Mayo.
It's described as a bold new take on your favorite sauce inspired by the flavor everyone's obsessed with right now. A new phone fragrance. The wireless provider Metro announced a new fragrance called Calogene, a unisex homage to the unmistakable scent of a brand new phone.
Okay.
Ice cream soup from Baskin-Robbins.
Oh, delicious.
Red Lobster Cheddar Bay Biscuit flavored Pop-Tarts. Duncan commented on the post saying, this is so coastal, New England core. Dog pee bags. They're 100% leak proof, no mess. Grandma's Purse flavored Hall's cough drops. They say it's nostalgic, lavender and lint inspired flavor. There's also a Yahoo scroll stopper device that you can put on your thumb. And the Massachusetts Department of Transportation announced a Boston to Cape Cod connector, a 45-mile bridge from Charleston to Provincetown.
Exciting. It was a long day, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. A lot of stuff going on there. And it is 8:43.
Hello, everybody. This is David Hopewell with State Farm Insurance. Welcome to Random Facts with Radio Rick.
James, would you just happen to have some random facts to lay in our ears?
I do.
All right.
Even though the minions from the Despicable Me franchise speak in a fictional language, they're still redubbed for each language the films are released in, so that their speech pattern are recognizable to the audience. The longest surgery ever recorded was performed in 2001 by a team of doctors. It took 103 hours to complete, which is more than 4 days. They were separating 11-month-old twins who were conjoined at the head. The surgery was a success. The first major screenplay incorporated synchronized sound, moving film, color slides were produced by Jehovah's Witnesses in 1912. Chia seeds can absorb up to 27 times their weight, and it has led to the hospitalization of at least one person. So if you're eating chia seeds and drinking a lot of water, that could land you in the hospital.
Yeah.
Only one U.S. president has ever died of cancer, Ulysses S. Grant, who died of throat cancer in 1885. Jimmy Carter was diagnosed with cancer 10 years before his death, but he beat it and lived to be 100. I got to go.
You got to go? And we're going to go with one Emmylou Harris with Trio. Emmylou Harris is 79 years old today. Country Music Hall of Famer. This is called Gold After the Gold Rush.
I dreamed I saw the knights in armor coming, saying something about a queen. There were peasants singing and drummers drumming, and the archers split the tree. There was a fanfare blowing to the sun. There was floating on the breeze. Look at Mother Nature on the run in the 20th century. Look at Mother Nature on the run in the 20th century. I was lying in a burned out basement with the full moon in my eyes. I was hoping for replacement when the sun burst through the sky. There was a band playing in my head, and I felt like I could cry. I was thinking about what a friend had said. I was hoping it was a lie. Thinking about what a friend had said, I was hoping it was a lie. Dreamed I saw the silver spaceships flying in the yellow haze of the sun. There were children crying and colors flying all around the chosen ones. All in a dream, all in a dream, the loading had begun. Flying Mother Nature's silver sea to a new home in the sun. Flying Mother Nature's silver sea to a new home.
Trio. Emmylou Harris, Linda Ronstadt, Dolly Parton. That's called After the Gold Rush. Emmylou Harris is 79 years old today. It is 8:48. We've got Jess coming up. Have any plans for Easter Sunday yet? The 19th Hole Restaurant cordially invites you to join them for their noon, 2 p.m., or 4 p.m. seating times for their awesome Easter buffet. The Easter buffet includes prime rib, ham, chicken marsala, shrimp scampi, scallop potatoes, vodka, rigatoni, and vegetables for $49.95. That includes your dessert. Call to make your reservation or place a takeout order at 518-355-2314. 518-355-2314 for the Easter Sunday buffet, 19th Hole Restaurant at the Brightleaf Golf Course.
Discover the power of radio. If you own a business and want to grow profits, you should consider radio. With the right offer and enough frequency, radio can produce results unmatched by any other media. Also, radio is more cost-effective. Discover the power of radio.
Promote your business to thousands of potential customers every week. To learn more, go online to advertisecentralkentucky.com. That's advertisecentralkentucky.com.
Thank you there, Charlie. It is 8:49 in the Huff.
Good morning. Good morning. Yes. Judd, Zeke, Sarah, Still.
Oh, well, she's really excited there with that.
Uh-huh. That's a sweet voice I hear every day.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Well, what in the world is going on in the county, courtesy of one Judge Executive Sarah Steele?
Yeah. Lots going on in the county. You know, we have, it is the spring season upon us, so lots of events, right?
Yep.
But right now I'm actually on the road. I am headed to Powell County.
Powell?
Powell County this morning for a regional meeting. It's called THRAC. It's tourism, historical, THRAC, recreational.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all those things wrapped into one. It's a committee that we have through Bluegrass Area Development, and it's a regional collaboration, and we meet quarterly. So that's really exciting this morning. So I'm going to learn a lot today. I actually chair that committee, that board. So I am headed over here to Powell County. We move where they're at every quarter. So we got to host one earlier in the year. So great. Let's see. What else do we have going on in the county? We're working on budgeting. I've talked about that several times. I told you I'd be talking about that a lot. We're actually in April having what we call a public hearing for some of the funds that we use restricted funds on. So like our county road aid, those type funds. That's coming up in March. We'll be advertising that in the newspaper. So if anybody has specific projects that they want to voice an opinion about or want to suggest that we do, that's the time to do that. So that's fast. That's approaching pretty quickly. We're getting into the season of all the things budget-wise as far as roads and all of that. We'll have some information out soon. You know, the legislators are in session for not very much longer, right?
Nope.
And we'll get to know what specific projects are funded for the next fiscal year. So that's exciting, so that we can kind of plan around that. We've put in for a lot of projects, so and we've received word that we're named in a few. So as long as those things stay in, we're looking forward to the fiscal year 27, doing a lot of blacktopping, doing a lot of projects like that really we need a little TLC in some areas, right? So that's what we're working on heavy right now with the fiscal court.
Yep, some good stuff. And then there's a holiday, I think, called Easter happening. Easter egg hunts going on Saturday.
Lots of local Easter egg hunts on Saturday. There's the one Kiwanis hosts the one at the fort.
Right.
I believe that starts at 11, if I'm correct. It's online as well. That's always fun. There's all ages, and there's also a special needs egg hunt there as well. So that's wonderful. It's always fun. We play lots of games. We do lots of things with that. So that's exciting. I know Shakertown has their big Easter egg hunt also Saturday. I think a lot of area churches. I know in the Bergen community, I know Bergen Baptist is hosting one. There's just Easter egg hunts everywhere. So lots of family-oriented activities going on this weekend. And we're getting into the season, right? All the events are going to kick back up. So last weekend, I got to eat breakfast with the Easter Bunny.
Oh.
So
Did you eat Easter eggs or jelly beans?
No, I behaved. I didn't eat too much sugar. I ate bacon. So it's always lots of fun. It's lots of fun for the youth and for the young ones. And this week we have the schools on spring break, so lots of kids out and about and doing things. And Mercer's on spring break this week. Bergen's on this week and next week. So I'm sure lots of activities going on with the kiddos. So,
boy, a subject that is really getting a lot of press and a lot of to me. I said it before, the wet dry issue. You're really passionate for it against this data center thing is really heating up too.
Sure. And hopefully we'll learn more. In the weeks to come. I know Planning and Zoning right now is working on ordinance review for county ordinances to see where and if it would fit in and what would be parameters, that sort of thing. That's what they're working on. They've been at the grind for several weeks, well, actually several months. I mean, that started in November. So they say at their last meeting, they made it very public that they were going to have an ordinance, a draft out in April. So on the physical court end, that's what we're kind of waiting on to see kind of what they've come up with and see what and they'll hold a public hearing. That's the big thing, a public hearing. I'll just be honest. I'm taking a lot of slander on social media on things that I don't really have control over right now. You know, these are private properties being marketed. That is not the county. That is not owned by the county. So, you know, and people have the right to market their property. And we're trying to learn. You know, I'm taking slander because I'm listening to the side of the people trying to develop this data center. I'm listening to the side of the people against it. But what people don't understand is I'm the judge executive. I'm not Sarah Steele, a citizen. I'm the judge executive. And I have to listen to both sides. And I can't make a decision until they have a public hearing, because it's like a jury. It's like a judge and a jury. You can't convict somebody of a crime, or you can't find somebody guilty without hearing the evidence, right?
Yep.
So the public hearing is that. And if I form an opinion before that and go public with that, I jeopardize our county getting majorly sued, right?
Yeah.
The process isn't taking place the way it should. I'm not listening to both sides, or not just both sides, all sides. There's good points, good and bad, on both sides of the end right now. And so if I don't inundate myself with knowledge, then I can't make an informed decision, nor should I, if I don't have all the information. And so that's the difference. You know, that's the difference in this type situation. You know, people are comparing it to solar. Well, you were against solar. Well, I was a private citizen, number one. Number two, solar didn't have any revenue for our county. This is different in that it could bring revenue. And so we're trying to learn all pieces to that. But, you know, I'm nervous. I'm nervous about parameters. I want to make sure planning and zoning does a really good job on, if they ever allow something like this, that they put some really good parameters to protect landowners, no matter if it's where this site's being marketed or it's across the county on another site. You know, I want to make sure those things for the future, because it's not just about today. No. It's not just about this one site. Once you open things up, it has to have protections in place for years to come. And that's why we had to implement a solar ordinance. If solar was going to come at some way, shape, or form, or farmers wanted the right to put solar on their farms, then we have to have some kind of parameter. And so there is an ordinance for that. There was an ordinance made for rick houses when there were lots of rick houses farmers talking about selling their property to put up rick houses. We went through the same processes for that. And so we just have to make sure that we're following the law, the process that you have to take to do that. And, you know, we hear a lot about transparency. Everything is posted publicly. Everything is on, you know, we go well beyond. I don't have to video my meetings, but we do that. And I started that when I came in because I felt it was very important for people to be able to see what's going on or go back and listen to the meeting. And so if people want to get involved, I always invite you to come talk to me. My door is open. I've sat down with several people on all sides of this to just chat and say, okay, what are your feelings on this? I'm getting tons of emails on both sides of this, you know, on both sides of for or against, or, you know, maybe people are saying I would be for it if it was in an industrial zone, not here, you know, or I would be for it if it was, you know, parameters, or I'm against it totally. You know, I'm here to listen to those things. And if people have those opinions, you know, I'm just going to be honest, what's happening in Mercer County is not where you do that properly. Where you do that is come to the public hearing, go on record saying those things, you know, give your testimony, because that's what the court has to use. We have to use that public hearing to make those decisions. And so I urge people, if they have information to share, that would be the time to come. And hopefully we'll know, and I'll let you know, Rick, too, as soon as they put that out, I can let you guys know so that you can help get the word out for us, too, on when that public hearing is.
Most definitely. And, you know, both sides need to get as much information. And I've said throughout this process, I think they need to talk to other people, maybe even in different states that have had a data center put in.
Yes.
What are their
Yes.
what are the positives, what are the negatives that they have seen with this? And not just somebody that just had one set up, but one that's been in existence for maybe a few years. Then I think then you get all the information, because both sides need all the information, because there's so much, it seems like it, that we hear that some of it could be correct, a lot of it could be correct, but I think sometimes some of it may not be exactly
all of it.
The truth. But both sides need to hear everything to be able to fairly
correct.
Judge this.
That's my job. Like, that's my job. I don't get to just be Sarah Steele that lives in the county. I have to represent all of the county, all people, and so that's what's difficult. That's what's difficult, because I am tasked with listening to every piece and also learning. I took a lot of slander too about Rick, I've been to some data centers. I went. I want to know. I want to know the good, bad, and ugly.
Yep.
I want to know even the ugly. Like, you can't make an informed decision if you don't know some of the, what is truly I hate to call it the bad, but what is truly the downfalls.
Yeah.
And so, you weigh those things and you see those things, and it's very difficult.
Yeah.
Anytime that you're developing, there's going to be these difficulties, and that's what we're faced with here in the county right now. It's not going to be a quick answer. There are a lot of pieces to these things, and it's that way with any development. It was that way when Corning was built, or Essity was built, or Hitachi was built. And it's still those things when they evolve. It's going to be that way with our industrial park. There's so many pieces to these things that I have to do my best and learn.
Yeah.
And that's what my court is doing right now. Of course, they're getting exhausted. You can imagine, by the personal attacks and that people say about you that are totally unfounded and are totally, I could go on that for days. But the big thing is that people need to know we're doing our best at just trying to be informed right now, so that when it comes time to have to make those decisions, that we're fully prepared to make those decisions.
Right.
And that's what we're doing. That's what we are been spending the last, since we knew this was real, everybody's like, oh, they've known this was, an opportunity. No, I can market my land today for something, off the wall. Doesn't mean it's real, right?
Yeah, it's going to happen.
No. And so, but when people started coming to the table and saying, hey, we have prospective buyers for this property and they want to put in a data center. That's when the rubber meets the road. And that's when you're like, oh, can they do this? Can they not do this? Do we have protections put in place for our community? Do we not? And, around that time, October and November, that's when the rubber hit the road, and we said, okay, we got to start working on this. And so I'm really thankful that our planning and zoning, they're not paid. And they are spending countless hours researching and working and working with attorneys and trying to figure out what in zoning ordinances can legally and not be put in. So, I'm just thankful for those people who serve. Those are true servants in our community who give their time for the betterment of the future,
Yep.
And I'm thankful for those. We have tons of boards. I'll give a shout out to all of our local boards and committees and all the things. Those people are paid. And they work so hard for our community. So I'm just so thankful. We have tons of people that work together, whether it's planning and zoning, board of adjustments. You've got outside agencies, the chamber, tourism working together. The park board, Friends of Anderson Dean. You've got so many people in the last couple years that have just really came together, and I'm so thankful for that. Because they're willing to sit down at the table and troubleshoot, I guess I would say.
Yeah.
There's a lot of issues, and there's a lot of good things that could come. Be easier just to brush it under the rug, wouldn't it?
Yeah. But again, this is, you got to find the information out, write down the questions. And I know the people got a lot of questions about things of water bills going up, electric bills going up, the noise.
And those are the things that we're asking.
Right,
Those are the things that we're asking too. Those are
Yeah.
the things that popped in our brains way a long time ago. As soon as we heard the and we're investigating and trying to figure out real information on that ourselves. So, hopefully, like I said, the public hearing is the time. That is the time that all of that stuff should be presented.
Yep.
So,
and then again, you got to just get as much evidence. You got to get as much information as possible. As you say, good, bad, the ugly. You got to find out what it's really like, what it can do, what it can't do, and hopefully everybody will be able to fairly make a decision on how they feel about this. And again, it's like the wet dry issue. There's people who are passionately for it and passionately against it. This is one of those deals too and I understand people's concerns, and there are real concerns, and I really understand that. And those are those are the concerns that I'm sure all of you are, and the planning zoning especially, will take into consideration of what this is going to do and what it's going to mean.
Yes. So, 100%, because that's what I've tried to tell people when they come and talk to me. I have real concerns. I do about a lot of the development. So, because again, this is not just impacting us today, tomorrow, 5 years from now. This is for a long time to come and future generations. And so that's why we have to really study and work on this together,
Yep.
So, yeah.
All right, very good. Well, I think hopefully this will help a little bit. People understand more that this is not going to be a knee-jerk reaction. This is not going to be something that's not thought out. It's not,
And even my grandmother asked me, I heard that data center's coming. I'm like, what? No, we have a huge process that people are just assuming that it's just, happen. Again, there is a process for a reason. And, we're promoting our meetings. We're trying to, that's what we're doing so that people can stay informed as we are able to go through this process, which is what we will continue to do. I'm hoping to put some more information out soon. I'm waiting on to make sure that I have everything lined out. But once we know when the public hearing is, I'm hoping to put some information out to people. I think people are very confused on the process of how a county zoning ordinance changes.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, we just did a county zone ordinance change in January. There was some language that, there were some typos. There were some things in the ordinance that just went through that process. I think sometimes people don't, if it's not a hot topic item, they're not paying attention.
Right.
But this is something we have to do regularly. So there's a very specific process through KRS. It's the law. Sarah still doesn't get to choose this, right?
Yeah.
It's a law and a process. And so I hope to put some more information out once we know that date on, just so people will feel like they know the steps that we have to take, whether it's a for, against, whatever, the law that we have to follow, the KRS for county zoning change. So I hope to put that out really soon once I know the date, and people will hopefully be able to come to us and understand how we have to hold public hearings. Planning and zoning has to do their process, and then how it comes to physical court and the process that we have to follow before we can even vote. So we'll get that information out soon.
Very good. Judge Executive Sarah Steele, Jess, thank you so much, and this will be an ongoing conversation.
I'm sure. Yeah.
All right.
Well, and I hope you have a wonderful Easter weekend. I hope
You
that
too.
Easter Bunny's kind to you.
All right.
Maybe leave you a little egg.
Okay. Maybe with some gold in it.
Maybe with chocolate egg sounds pretty delicious to me.
Yep. There you go.
All right. Well, have a good
You too.
weekend.
Take care.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. This is WHBN Harrodsburg.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. As the final days of the 2026 Kentucky legislative session gets closer, the state legislature is making a final push for bills to cross the finish line. Keith West has details.
In the State House, over 40 bills received final passage and are headed to the governor's desk for his signature to become law. Such bills deal with school bus safety, firearm liability protections, reemployment of retired police officers, workforce investment, and more. One bill that did receive some debate before final passage was House Bill 139 that deals with elections. One point of contention was the elimination of certain forms of ID that will no longer be allowed for identification purposes at the polls, including Social Security cards and birth certificates. State Representative Sarah Stalker of Louisville explained her concerns about the bill.
While I do understand that there is not a photo ID on your Social Security card, there is also not a photo ID on your birth certificate, and those are the two documents that you typically need to get an ID or passport. So I think we really need to slow down and be careful about some of these vital documents that we are stripping away that have not been problematic.
Reporting from the state capitol in Frankfort, I'm Keith West.
House Bill 131 did pass and now heads to Governor Andy Beshear's desk to become law. I'm Joe Mathis.
Hi, Annalie. What are you up to?
I'm trying to write Dad's new commercial.
Can I help?
Sure.
What do you have so far?
Dr. Matthew Duggar, Eye Care Optical, has been so blessed with amazing patients since opening in Harrodsburg in 2023 that he needed to expand his office. He didn't go far. He is still in the same shopping center, just 2 doors down.
They just needed to know the address.
Dr. Matthew Duggar, Eye Care Optical is located in 1028 North College Street in Suite 6, Harrodsburg.
You did a great job with writing this ad. Dad's gonna love it.
DQ presents how to get more for your morning. It all starts with ordering the DQ $4 breakfast. Your choice of 3 breakfast favorites with crispy hash browns and a drink for only $4. Enjoy our signature biscuit and gravy, hot and flaky sausage biscuit sandwich, or savory chicken and gravy burrito. Each paired with a side of hash browns and a coffee or soda. For breakfast that's fast, filling, and just $4, head to DQ. DQ, happy tastes good. At participating locations.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Southern Heating and Cooling, keeping your home cold their priority. They're veteran-owned, family-operated, locally trusted. Go online, southernheatingcooling.com.
This weather forecast has been approved by Kristen Flick. Sunny today with a high of 83, wind gusts to 30. Hang on to your hat and your hair if you got it. Tonight, chance of showers after 4 a.m., mostly cloudy with a low of 66, wind gusts to 20. Chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 2 tomorrow, mostly sunny, high of 82, wind gusts to 13. Tomorrow night, slight chance of storms before 8, partly cloudy, low of 66. Chance of showers early on Saturday, showers and a possible thunderstorm after 2, a high of 80. Sunday, Easter Sunday, chance of showers after or before 8 a.m., mostly sunny, high of 58. Monday, sunny, high of 61. Sunny Tuesday, high of 58. Sunny Wednesday, high of 67. Right now, under sunny skies, we have 68 degrees in Harrodsburg at 9:12. The aforementioned Kristen Flick from Shakerville, I believe, is on.
Hello, sir, it is.
Sir, who came in? It's just me. I'm sorry.
I hope you're holding on to your hair.
Yeah. Well, what I got left. Kristen, there's not a whole lot to hang on to anymore like it used to be.
I like that. Hold on to your hair and your hat if you have any.
Well, yeah, I'm a charter member there. So, and the one of the worst things in Kristen is I used to have some sun cover on top, but I got to be careful with not having a hat on or lotion my top of my head up because there's nothing that hurts worse than burning the top of your head.
Oh gosh, I know. We're getting into that season, and with it being 80 degrees right now, It's time to start lathering it up. Yep.
Yeah. Or top of your feet. Oh, that hurts too. And your toes, you don't put any lotion. And I've learned one thing too is if you do go out and like you're on vacation, whatever, get you some like the chapstick thing for that.
I was going to say that. Mm-hmm.
For your lips too, because that hurts too when they get burnt.
Mm-hmm. Yep. When you were talking about that was one of the first things that I thought of. I've got to make sure I have chapstick on with the sunscreen in it.
The sunscreen, yeah.
I've done that, made that mistake. Yep.
And don't buy just regular chapstick. Buy the sunblock chapstick stuff because that's what will protect and keep your lips from burning.
At Sun Education 101 with Rick and Kristen.
There you go. Yes, and it's no charge. I mean, the price is right. You can't beat that.
Exactly. With everything going up and being expensive these days, we're offering it for free right now.
Oh, we are, and we are absolutely stacking it. We're stacking it tall too. Well, there's a lot. This is a big weekend, I believe, for Shaker Village, is it not? There's some fun activities going on.
It is, yeah. April in general is just a busy month. We, we had a couple months where I would call in and we didn't have a whole lot going on. We were just planning for this season to start, and it's here. So, yeah, our first big event of the season is this weekend. We have our big epic Easter egg hunt on Saturday. So, and then every Saturday after that in April, we have our family farm days and brunch with the babies. But this Saturday is the Easter egg hunt, and so if you want to go online and get your tickets, but if you can't get tickets online ahead of time to pick the hunt time, because we have so many kids that come out, we divide them up into different times for them to hunt their eggs. So if you want to go online and pick a time to come, you can do that, or you can come that day and purchase tickets for the event on that day. I've bought all kinds of candy. Went to Sam's Club, and they joke whenever they see me. They're like, "Oh, you have your big event this weekend," because I get the big, not the cart, but the big whatever it's called, wagon that I wheel around. And I've got all kinds of non-candy items because some kids aren't allowed to have candy.
Right.
So I've got lots of fun little things to give the kids as well. And we'll have an Easter bunny out here that will be going around to take pictures. I know this is the first time we've had that, so we're excited that the Easter bunny agreed to come to our Easter egg hunt. And you can ride the hay wagon. We've got the face painting and, the pony rides and all the fun things. Story time with the baby animals. That's something that families really enjoy, is to see all of our little baby animals that we have right now. So we've got over 40 new baby lambs out in the field right now. So they're so cute. But yeah, this weekend's going to be busy. And then we've got Easter Sunday. So we've got Easter dining in the restaurant. Lisa and Chef and the team, they've done a great job with getting us ready for that. So yes, Rick, we've got a busy weekend coming up.
Kristen, what time does the egg activity start?
Yeah, so it begins at 10 o'clock. It runs from 10 to 2. So I think that maybe the first Easter egg hunt, the first one that starts at 10:30, that one is sold out because people like to come and do the hunt first and then go and enjoy all the activities. But we have other hunt times at 11, 11:30, 12, and 12:30. So if you want to do the hunt later, you can come at 10 and start walking around and enjoying all the activities. But yeah, the event runs from 10 to 2 and just loads of things to do during that time period. And I was just talking to one of my coworkers who she has kids of her own, and I asked her, I said, what is it that's appealing? And I know that you work here and you love this place, but as a mom, as a parent, what is appealing to you to bring your kids out to this Easter egg hunt? And she said one of the main things that she really enjoys is that it's a safe place to bring your kids.
Yeah.
You can come and let your kids do the Easter egg hunt. You can let them run around the farm area, and it's just safe. We take pride in how beautiful this place is, but all the things that we offer for, the families to come out and do and feel like, they can just let their kids run and play in the playscape area. And it's a safe environment for the kids and, just really nice things for people to do. So if you're looking for something to do this weekend, I know that the weather, I think, is going to hold off during the Easter egg hunt. Listen to your weather forecast, and I've been watching it closely as well. It looks like it's going to hold off until maybe later in the afternoon. So should be a beautiful day. Put your sunscreen on, though, before you come.
Yes, do that. Now, Kristen, do you have it divided up by age groups during each of the times?
Mm-hmm.
How does that work?
Yeah. So if your kid is doing maybe the 11 o'clock hunt, they will get, when you come and sign up or come to the admission table, give us your name. We'll give the kids a little bracelet because there's different colors for each hunt time.
Oh.
And then once they get to the hunt field, we have it divided up into different age groups. So we've got the little ones that will be running down the lane together, and then the older kids will be in their own hunt field as well. So we do have them divided up. So you don't have 12-year-olds running around with a 3-year-old trying to hunt eggs. You got all the littles together, and then the older ones are together in a different lane.
Oh, that's the fair way to do it because kids get excited, and last thing you want is, and if kids they don't necessarily, especially young ones, don't necessarily have to have 100 eggs, but if they have a few, and then you get the kids that just run in front of them, it's like trick or treating and stuff. You got to be careful. to make sure they all get something. And
yeah, exactly. And to be honest with you, I'm giving away our secrets, but if a kid only comes up with 2 eggs, we're going to give them the same amount of candy that, the other kids will get, because we want them to walk away with their little Easter basket full of candy and be happy. We don't want kids crying when they leave. We want them to have a good time and to go back and show their parents, their big bowl of candy that they're coming home with.
Kristen, I don't know an exact amount, but how many eggs would you guess that you all are going to be putting out there?
I know. So we keep them in big tubs throughout the year. So after the hunt's over, so I'm going to go down. I went and got down some of it, because we put fun things out in the field, like hula hoops and, big balls and stuff for them to run around and hide. So I got all of that down, but I haven't gotten the eggs down yet because those were up on the very top. But we have 4 big totes of eggs, and so they're in their big totes. So at least 1,000, I would say.
Well,
eggs.
I feel like you should go out and count each egg, just so that way you have a real good inventory of what you got.
Maybe that might be something, I can just sit outside and enjoy the sunshine maybe and do that. Take myself a nice coffee and sit and do that maybe. But, I don't know. Another thing that we are doing that's new this year, so every year we do the golden egg hunt. So we have 10 eggs that we put out. Our good friend Billy Rankin, he gets up early on Saturday morning, and he goes out before the sun comes up, and he hides those eggs around the village, within the village center. And people have been doing this for years. It's so cute because we see the same kids who are coming to hunt those eggs, and they're growing up, and they get really into trying to find these eggs. But when they bring them back, we give them an annual family pass for finding an egg. And so we've been doing that for years. But new this year is we're giving out our sponsor KU has donated 150 eggs, red eggs, and so those will be hidden as well around the village. And if you find one of those red eggs, you bring it back to our info tent, and then you get a little prize with that as well. So not only can you hunt the Easter eggs during the time for your candy, while you're out walking around the village, you can look for those golden eggs and the little red eggs as well. So there's going to be a lot of eggs around the village this weekend, and I hope that we find all of them after it's over with.
Yeah. So what's inside the golden eggs?
The golden egg, when you bring that back to the info tent, your prize is a free annual family pass to Shaker Village for a year. So it's really nice. It's
for
great.
A year?
It's great. For a year, yeah. You get that annual pass to bring your family out to more events or just to Shaker Village. And it's a great little prize. People, again, like I said, some of these families have been, this will be my 4th Easter egg hunt, maybe 3rd Easter egg hunt. And in the 3 years that I've been doing this, I see the same families coming year after year to hunt that's what they do. They get here early and they start looking for those golden eggs, and that's their family pass that they win and get to use that for the entire year. So we give 10 of those out.
Wow.
Which is a great prize.
Oh, it is. That's great incentive. And, if the electric company, maybe they could just give free electricity for a year. What about that?
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah. Shoot, I'd be out there.
My bank account would love that.
I'd be out there in my Tim Conway. I'd put shoes on my knees so I'd look like a little kid out there trying to look for that egg. Hey, I got to take a break. I got to take a break. Can you hang on for a minute?
100%.
All right. Kristen Flick from Shaker Village. Back with her right after these. You'll discover smooth savings at your Napa of Harrodsburg. Napa Performer battery, 18 months free replacement, just $132.99. Mobil 1 Advanced Fuel Economy Motor Oil Synthetic 5 quarts start at $34.99. Mobil 1 High Mileage Motor Oil 5W30 Full Synthetic 5 quarts US $35.99. Napa Full Synthetic Oil 5 quarts for $22.99. Napa Performer Beam Wiper Blades starting at $9.14. Your one-stop shop for real savings at your Harrodsburg Napa located on North College Street.
This April at Bristol, 750 horsepower meets soft tires. More power, less grip. Drivers wrestling machines that don't want to be tamed. When the engines roar and the rubber wears, you don't get calm, you get chaos. Slide jobs, fenders bending, tempers rising. It's the Food City 500 weekend, April 10th through the 12th at Bristol Motor Speedway. And it's where race fans will be. Bring yourself, bring your friends, bring your cooler. Just don't blink. It's not just a race.
It's Bristol, baby!
Is your car in need of a shine? Keep it sparkling all month long with Safari Falls Car Wash. Visit our new location in Danville off the 127 bypass on Skywatch Drive from 7:30 a.m. until 7:30 p.m. Monday through Saturday, and on Sundays from 9 a.m. until 7:30 p.m. Packages start at just $22 per month. That's less than $1 a day. For $22 a month, you will enjoy unlimited washes and keep your car looking brand new all month long.
Whether you have one car or a whole fleet, we've got a plan for you.
What does it mean to believe in something? To truly support and get behind it? To be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
It is 9:25 and a half. You're getting on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net. My guest is Kristen Flick from Shaker Village. Kristen, somebody may have just joined us just right now. Tell everybody what's going to be happening at Shaker Village Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, so Saturday is our big Easter egg hunt from 10 to 2. And if they haven't purchased tickets online yet, they can do that still online. But actually, I think we've closed the online sales maybe for the Easter egg hunt. Nope, you can still purchase them online right now. But you can either purchase those tickets online, or when you arrive that morning, you can purchase tickets when you arrive. But the Easter egg hunt is going to be so fun. We'll have probably over 1,000 people out here that day. But your kids can come and enjoy a safe little Easter egg hunt out here at Shaker Village, hunt for some eggs, get some candy and non-candy items, and then afterwards they can walk around and see all of our baby animals and play some games and ride the hay wagon. So lots of fun stuff. And then we have our food trucks that will be here. I think we've got, 5 food trucks out here that day. And then we'll have our Shaker Village bar. So if there are some parents that need a mimosa while their kids are hunting for eggs, they can do that as well. So lots of fun stuff going on Saturday, and then we have our Easter dining in the restaurant on Sunday. So big things are happening out here at Shaker Village this weekend.
Sunday buffets every Sunday at Shaker Village.
Have you been out to the Sunday buffet yet?
I have not made it yet. I can't get up. This one day, I know I got to get out there. That just really sounds delicious.
It is.
What
It is.
you all have out there?
So the Sunday lunch buffet is something that we started in January, and we just thought there seemed to be a need for that in this area, because on Sunday after church, sometimes you just want that big meal after church, and then you want to take a nap and not have to worry about cooking, anything else the rest of the day. So out here at Shaker Village on Sundays, you can come for lunch and enjoy a buffet. It starts with, you've got a salad, and then we have 2 kind of protein items. So it changes every week. The very first week that we had it, we had meatloaf and fried chicken. And then the next week, we changed it. We had different items, and some people had come back the second week because they loved it so much the first week, and they were really disappointed that we didn't have meatloaf and fried chicken again. But it just changes every week. We want to give people an option, if they do come several times. And then we have 4 different kind of vegetables, or, a casserole or something to choose from. So you can really come out here and get a lot of food. And we think, the price for it is $24.95. So that's a great price, I think, for the buffet and for the quality of food that you get, because I've talked about it many times. We use stuff from our garden in our restaurant. So right now we're doing we've got collard greens that they're still harvesting out there. And if you have not had Chef's collard greens, I think they're the 8th wonder of the world, those collard greens are that Chef makes. So, and especially as our garden looks beautiful right now. We have a new garden manager and a farm to table gardener as well. So they're out there planting. I saw them earlier this morning out getting some stuff in the ground. So a lot of stuff is coming up already. It's springtime, and so that stuff is going to go right into the restaurant and onto that buffet or onto the table. So it's delicious.
And you have a chef, not a cook. There's a huge difference.
100%. Our chef is phenomenal. Chef Amber, the things that she can do with the food, whenever I ask her, we need to make a menu about this, or, I need something from her, I know it. I never have to worry because it's going to be delicious, and I trust her, wholeheartedly. Everybody in the kitchen does. She's remarkable.
Wow. All right. And if they need some more information, Kristen, how can they find out about Shaker Village?
Oh, my gosh. ShakerVillageKY.org. That is the location for everything. And then also, talking about this lunch buffet, if you want to know what the menu will be for that lunch buffet, our marketing team, they post that on social media on Friday afternoons or Saturday usually. So you can go online and see what the menu is through our social media on Facebook or Instagram. But ShakerVillageKY.org, if you want to make reservations for dining, if you want to see what's going on our event calendar, you can go on there and click on anything, and we have a very user-friendly website.
Very good. Kristen, we always look forward to talking to you each month, and we'll do it again next month.
That sounds great. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kristen.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. Kristen Flick from Shaker Village. It is 9:30 and a half.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Big Deals Online Store. Shop and save on gift certificates to local businesses at big discounts. Save 20 to 30 to 50% every day at hometownlive.net.
It's going to be sunny today. High of 83. Winds could gust to 30 miles an hour. For tonight, chance of showers after 4 a.m., mostly cloudy with a low of 66. Wind gust to 20. Chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 2 tomorrow afternoon, mostly sunny with a high of 82, wind gust to 13. Friday night, got a slight chance of thunderstorms for 8, partly cloudy, low of 66. Chance of showers early on Saturday, then showers and a possible thunderstorm after 2, high of 80, wind gust to 24. Right now, we have sunny skies, 70 degrees in Harrodsburg at 9:31 and a half. Billy Dean, I told you he had a birthday today. He's 64 years old. This one's called We Just Disagree.
Been away, haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? Have you changed your style, and do you think that we've grown up differently? It don't seem the same. It seems you've lost your feel for me. So let's leave it alone, 'cause we can't see eye to eye. There ain't no good guy, there ain't no bad guy. There's only you and me, and we just disagree. I'm going back to a place that's far away. How about you? Have you got a place to stay? And why should I care when I'm just trying to get along? We were friends, and now it's the end of our love song. So let's leave it alone, 'cause we can't see eye to eye. There ain't no good guy, there ain't no bad guy. There's only you and me, and we just disagree. Hey. Ooh, whoa. 'cause we can't see eye to eye. There ain't no good guy, and there ain't no bad guy. There's only you and me, we just disagree.
Billy Dean, we just disagree. That's the Dave Mason cover there. Billy Dean is 64 years old today. We have a phone call coming in here.
Good morning, Larry. 11 Sanders.
Could this be none other than Larry the Legend Sanders, as Sophie was speaking about?
Afraid so. Been that way for several years now.
Hey, you got, we're celebrating, of course, Emmylou Harris's 79th birthday. You wouldn't happen to have a little story, some information to share, would you?
I've got a story.
All right.
A disc jockey friend of mine in Louisville was working an event. You know, of course, they have catering for the stars. Well, anyway, this was back several years ago, you know, before everybody had all the security concerns that we have now. Well, anyway, they were back in the back. And, of course, everybody had their, you know, name tags and, you know, their press passes or whatever. And they had this big buffet out. And this one guy, he just looked like he didn't belong there. No ID, nothing, didn't talk to anybody. He was in the food line. So this jockey friend of mine, he got concerned, and he went to somebody, and he said, "Who is that guy?" And he said, "Shh, that's Emmylou's husband." So when you started playing her music, of course, I've always liked her music.
Yeah.
I thought I've got to share that story with Rick. You know? But I don't know if she's still with him or not, but that was several years ago. But they felt like he was out of place, but he didn't care.
You know, I love when like two singers get together or groups get together, and I love the sound that Trio put out, Emmylou Harris, Linda Ronstadt, and Dolly Parton.
Those two gals, I mean, they had it together. You know, I mean, the harmonies. And Emmylou's such a class act anyway, because, you know, she started out, you know, basically folk, you know.
Yeah.
And she even, who was it, Crosby, Stills, and Nash, or some of those guys. She started out with one or two of them in a trio, I think, years ago. I'm almost sure that's correct. But it's back, you know, back before she was famous, you know.
Right. She paid her dues.
She sure has, but I saw her at the Opry, and she's a class act. So, I mean, she's never had out a song that wasn't good, I don't think.
And you know, it's a shame that all three are still living, but Linda Ronstadt cannot sing anymore. She's got some problems.
That is so sad.
Yeah,
she's got. You know, I got another Linda Ronstadt story. When I was in mortuary school with a guy from Arizona, and he went to Arizona State University, and one of his friends had dated Linda, and that's back when the Stone Ponies were big, and he had pictures of, you know, them at parties and stuff, and, you know, but she was in the Stone Ponies then before she'd made quite a name for herself as a solo artist. And then, of course, she dated Governor Brown, you know, for a number of years, but it's so sad, you know, the condition that she's in now.
Well, Larry, let's let people know who we got as our special guest tomorrow, John Heinrich.
We've got another legend on Conversations with Legends. John Heinrich, he's from Lexington, Kentucky, but he moved to Nashville probably in the early 70s. And how I got connected with him when the Rose Hill Music Hall, if you remember, one of the Hillbilly Frank mentioned it the other day, that's where he got inspired. Well, John was our steel player there, and he was probably just out of high school then. But he's went on. He spent 10 years, I think, with Ronnie Millsap, and he played sessions, and he worked the Grand Ole Opry on numerous occasions with T. Graham Brown. And he also is not a sax player. He plays multiple instruments, but right now he's a member of Pure Prairie League, and he's playing sax and steel guitar for them. And I've got a couple of texts overnight when I announced who we had, saying, well, he played on my session, or tell him hello. So he's well known by musicians, you know, but he's, you know, those guys don't get the recognition that they deserve. But he's got a cute story he'll be sharing with us about working with Ronnie Millsap. So I'm looking forward to having him on tomorrow, and hope our listeners will enjoy him.
Yes, and that'll be on after the 9:30 news and weather forecast right here at WHBN.
That's sure.
All right,
Rick,
legend.
Thank you so much.
Hey, we'll talk to you tomorrow.
See you then.
All right.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Larry the Legend Sanders. Hey, DQ Grill and Chill Thursday Factory Day. It's Essity Day. Bring your ID and everything you order's half price. Exclude sale items and ice cream, but that's the only exceptions. You could eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner there. All right, at the DQ Grill and Chill. It is Factory Day. Today is Essity. Bring in your ID. Everything you order is half price, excluding sale items and ice cream. So take advantage of that. That's good stuff there. And your life hack, don't burn yourself trying to light those hard-to-reach, burn-down candle wicks. Light a piece of raw spaghetti. Use it to reach your wick. And your positive thought, eat all your meals today without your phone. Be present in your life's little moments. No distractions, just what's in front of you. All right, good stuff there, too. We have got more great information getting right into your ears from our local businesses, and we've got a request coming up. All that and a lot more. We've got 20 more action-packed minutes right here on WHBN AM and FM and HometownLive.net.
I'm tired of working on my old worn-out farm equipment.
Hey, have you been over to County Equipment yet?
No, where's that at?
They're the guys over at Exit 48 off the Bluegrass Parkway.
Well, I can't afford to buy new equipment.
They got the biggest selection of used equipment I've seen anywhere.
Stop by County Equipment and check out their large selection of no-till seed drill, hay equipment, manure spreaders, and three-point attachment. Give them a call at 502-839-7373. CountyEquipment.com.
Tired of the typical dental dread? Step into Dr. Jennifer Nichols' office on North College Street, where every smile starts with comfort and care. Our friendly atmosphere and professional staff ensure you feel at ease from the moment you walk in. Experience a blend of gentleness and expertise that promises the best dental care for your family. Ready to transform your dental experience? Call us for an appointment at 734-5111. With Dr. Nichols, see just how different a dental visit can be.
Harrodsburg Tire and Automotive is a full-service auto center providing a wide range of tire and auto care services. They provide customers with tires of all brands and sizes. Harrodsburg Tire and Automotive can accommodate vehicles from small cars to dually trucks. They offer a lot of auto maintenance services, including brakes, front-end work, alignments, engine repairs, computer diagnostics, tune-ups, oil changes, and so much more. North College Street next to Napa. Give them a call, 734-4563, 734-4563 for Harrodsburg Tire.
Hello, I'm Rich Newsom, Vice President and Loan Officer with Community Trust Bank. Community Trust Bank has been recognized as a top community bank SBA lender in Kentucky 14 consecutive years. We are here to help businessmen and women in Central Kentucky grow their businesses with the right loan to fit their specific needs. Stop by and see me today at our Harrodsburg office located at 570 Chestnut Street. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval.
Hi, this is Deanna Charles at the Danville H&R Block. We've got exciting news. We've moved to our new location at 101 Citation Drive. And even though the address has changed, the team you trust is still right here. You'll still be greeted by the same reliable tax experts. Teresa Pelfrey, Trina Sawyer, Deborah Sparrow, Ada Bryant, Sandy Ellis, Woody Bowles, and myself, Deanna Charles. New location, same experience, same commitment. Stop by 101 Citation Drive across from the Boyle County Schools or give us a call at 859-236-3281. H&R Block Danville. We've moved, but we haven't changed what matters.
On the basketball court, you have to know where the lines are. It's just as important to know where the lines are in your own yard. Kentucky law generally requires you to have underground utility lines located before most excavation work, even if it's on your own property. If you don't call 811 and you damage a natural gas line, the Kentucky Public Service Commission will investigate you and you may be fined up to $1,250. Much better to stay within the bounds of the law and call before you dig to start putting in that backboard or goalpost. For more information, visit psc.ky.gov. This message brought to you by the Kentucky Public Service Commission.
Now hiring, come join the Parker Meggitt team. They need machine operators, quality inspectors, assemblers, CNC machinists, shipping and receiving. Earn between $21 to $25 an hour plus an extra $2 night premium. Great medical, dental, and vision plans, up to 8% 401k match and more. Apply now at Parker Careers Danville.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the Old Bus Station Restaurant, offering good old-fashioned home cooking. Open for breakfast at 6 weekdays and Saturday at 8. The Old Bus Station Restaurant on South Greenville Street in Harrodsburg.
Sunny today, high of 83. Winds could gust to 30. Chance of showers after 4 a.m. tonight. Mostly cloudy, low of 66. Wind gust to 20. Chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after 2 tomorrow. Mostly sunny, high of 82. Wind gust to 13. Tomorrow night, slight chance of thunderstorms before 8. Partly cloudy with a low of 66. Chance of showers early Saturday, then a possible thunderstorm after 2, high of 80. Right now, under sunny skies, we have 71 degrees in Harrodsburg at 9:44 to Huff.
Put the hairset on.
Come on, Sophie.
Put the hairset on. Put the hairset on. Listen to my puppet. Morning. 6 to 10 WHBN.
And now, why we have a problem with Thursday.
Because it's not Friday, that's why.
Yeah, which is the same reason we hate Wednesday.
And Tuesday.
And really hate Monday.
Because it's not Friday.
Monday is the farthest thing from Friday.
Die, Monday. Die, 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 die.
Guys, we're talking about Thursday here.
Oh, yeah, right.
But it's still not Friday!
Yeah. This has been why we have a problem with Thursday, and why we don't even bother asking about Mondays.
Singing
Leonard Skinner, Sweet Home Alabama, as we find out that Leon Wilkinson was born on this date, 1952. He expired in 2001. He was the bass player for Leonard Skinner. We got a request coming up.
Country and more. WHBN. Some people call me the space cowboy. Yeah. Some call me the gangster of love. Some people call me Maurice, 'cause I speak of the pompatus of love. People talk about me, baby, say I'm doing you wrong, doing you wrong. Well, don't you worry, baby, don't worry, 'cause I'm right here, right here, right here, right here at home. 'Cause I'm a picker, I'm a grinner, I'm a lover, and I'm a sinner. I play my music in the sun. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker. I get my lovin' on the run. Ooh. Ooh. You're the cutest thing that I ever did see. I really love your beaches, want to shake your tree. Lovey-dovey, lovey-dovey, lovey-dovey all the time. Ooh, yeah, baby, I sure show you a good time. 'Cause I'm a picker, I'm a grinner, I'm a lover, and I'm a sinner. Play my music in the sun. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker. I sure don't want to hurt no one. People keep talking about me, baby. Say I'm doing you wrong. Well, don't you worry, no, don't worry, mama. 'Cause I'm right here at home. You're the cutest thing I ever did see. I really love your peaches, wanna shake your tree.
This is Cruiserator Jackie from the United Kingdom. My job is to make sure our guests have fun. Radio Rick's job is also to make sure you have fun listening to him weekday mornings 6 to 10 on 99.5 WHBN The Rooster.
And now, signs you can tell it's Thursday. You know it's near the end of the week because you can feel that tiny little bit of happiness in your heart. Start to once again come to life. You know you're getting closer to Friday because yesterday was Wednesday, getting you over the hump. And into the last half of this miserable work week. All you have to do is hang on until the end of this day, and then there's only one more day to go. It'll practically be Friday. Only it's not yet because it's still Thursday, but criminy people, it's just one more day to go.
Just a few old memories slipped in through my door. Though I thought I had closed it so tightly before. can't understand it, why it should bother my mind, for it all belongs to another place and time. Just a few old keepsakes way back on the shelf. Though they don't mean nothing, well, I'm surprised they're still left. Just a few old love letters with the edges all brown, and an old faded picture I keep turned upside down. Just a few old memories going way back in time. Well, I can hardly remember. I don't know why I'm crying. I can't understand it. Well, I'm surprised at myself. First thing tomorrow morning, I'll clean off that shelf. Just a few old keepsakes way back on the shelf. No, they don't mean nothing. Well, I'm surprised that they're left. Just a few old love letters with their edges all brown, and an old faded picture I keep turned upside down.
Dolly Parton, A Few Old Memories. For that, we heard by request The Joker. That was the Steve Miller Band. Now, let's see. Hold on. I want to play this one here, but I got to do that to make it happen.
Attention, all listeners.
Yeah.
Today is Thursday.
Right.
Take heart. But do not forget there is still one more day of work until Friday. Operating without large amounts of coffee taken internally is not safe or suitable. Be alert for any and all approaching supervisors. Until this workday is done, they are the enemy. This message is brought to you by the Council for We Can Do This, people. We can do this.
Oh, we can do this, and I can do this. I see my time is up. Thank you very much for your time. God bless the troops. God bless America. God bless you. God bless those hurting and suffering. God bless Ukraine and Israel. And God bless all those affected by this war, even though I don't call it, it is. So be careful out there. Be safe. May the most you want be the least you get. This is